Right.
I'm interested to hear.
Only from way back. So.
Check. What's up? What's
Check,
up,
check.
everybody? What's up, my friend? How are you?
What's up, Ming?
Oh yeah, just pull it off.
There we go. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, are we on?
we are on.
We are on. So here we are at
Johnny
Johnny
Mac's
Mac's in Asbury Park, and
House
we have
of Spirits. Come on up, my friend.
Come
Grab
on
a
up.
mic.
Give us a little introduction. We're at Johnny Mac's.
Here you go. You can grab this
Grab that
microphone
mic.
right here. Oop.
Little introduction. What should we do? $3 mimosas. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, we got our man Michael over here.
Yeah, Michael, the bartender. I don't know if this is our actually 5th anniversary here for Super Bowl Sunday.
Guys, you're very welcome to Johnny Mac's. Today we have $3 mimosas, $3 Bloody Marys, and I hope everyone enjoys the Super Bowl, and thanks very much for being here.
Thank you.
Guys,
Thanks
the
for,
best
thanks
of
for
luck.
having us. This is my first
So-
remote. So
So
You know,
$2 mimosas. We can get $3 mimosas, so we can get right set for the game then.
You're live here.
All right.
Live in Johnny Mac's on Main Street.
I love it. Thank you.
That's in Asbury Park, New Jersey.
In Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Johnny Max, for having us here.
Yeah.
The retired guys.
Yes.
This is the retired guys.
Yes. Introduce yourself, my friend.
I'm Rich, and
Hi, my name is Ming Chen.
we have Ming sitting in for Elmer since Elmer can't be here, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get Elmer on.
We'll see.
try.
We'll see what we can
We'll
do.
try.
We'll see what we can do.
So Ming is sitting in. We have we're going to talk some what retired guys do for the Super Bowl.
Okay. I'm curious. So
You're curious what we do?
Yeah. So a lot of people they're like, "Whoa, you're podcasting at Johnny Mac's House of Spirits in Asbury Park at 11 a.m." Well, all right. First of all, they're like, who are the retired guys? I'm like, okay, the retired guys is Rich and his co-host Elmer. They're two gentlemen who just recently retired. And,
1 year. They've been retired
their
1 year.
podcast is basically you guys bragging about how great it is to be retired.
Yes, and what retired? And we give no advice.
Yeah,
we will give no advice for the Super Bowl.
What advice do you need for the Super Bowl? You don't really need. You just gotta
hot
sit there and-
wings,
you just
hot
gotta
wings,
sit there
mild
and-
wings,
Okay.
hot wings, mild wings.
So we're talking food.
Food.
We're talking
We're
the
talking
game.
gambling.
We're talking gambling.
Well,
we're talking prop
we
bets.
can't talk prop bets. That's what we're talking.
We can. It's legal
Yeah.
here in Jersey.
Oh, that's true. We
Yeah.
can talk gambling.
Yeah.
We're talking about prop bets. I'm actually interested in.
Okay.
I was gonna take. I'll make $101 prop bets today.
$101 prop bets. Wow, William Hill is going to clean up today
Yes.
from you.
Yes, each winner is worth $3. So if I win half of them, I'll get my money back.
Where can you make a prop bet? Is it so? It's not too late. The game doesn't start
No,
until
you can
about
make
6:30.
you can make prop bets. You can make any bets up. Even during the game, you can make bets. I think we'd have to ask the sports guys. I don't.
Okay,
We
and,
do have some special guests.
Yeah,
So
we do have over here getting hammered is the Calling the Shots podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Arena and Taylor Allen. They're actually doing a live show tonight
Yep.
during the Super Bowl.
Yep, which actually gave me the idea of having our morning podcast here.
I mean, I know
to
they're
kick
standing
off
here
Super
right
Bowl
in front
Sunday.
of me, and I know I'm in their show, and I was in their show last year, but I like this way better. This is way cooler than.
This
I
is
mean,
very casual.
Yeah. So if you've never been to Johnny Mac's, this place has literally saved my life multiple times, and I'll tell you how. They have free pizza all day, every
Yes.
day. All you have to do is buy a drink, and they give you a little ticket. It looks like this,
You get a little ticket.
and you change this ticket in for a pizza.
You buy a drink.
You have to buy a drink, but
You
it can
get
be any drink.
You buy
can
a
buy a
drink.
Coke.
You buy a soda.
They'll give you that, and literally you go to the back, you give the guy the ticket, and about 5 minutes later, out pops
Personal pizza.
a fresh made pizza from an oven. It's not like a Totino's
and it's actually
pizza.
very good.
I mean, it's great when you're hammered at like 1 in the morning, and
I don't know. That's never happened to me.
I see.
You know, retired guys don't stay up till 1 in the morning.
Right. When do retire?
But 10
guys?
o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Well, 9 o'clock. Or maybe 8 o'clock.
yeah.
8 o'clock.
I was
8
actually.
o'clock.
I was actually here Tuesday night.
Oh,
So Johnny Mac's. You know, on the weekdays, it's
Johnny Mac's is a big spot.
Yeah.
Asbury Park spot. Right on Main Street across from the, police station?
the police station. So don't get into too much trouble here.
Right. You
Because
can't
they'll
go
take you
rolling
right
out.
across the street.
You can't go rolling out of the, it was an Irish bar too, right?
Yes.
All these little sayings on the wall.
Yes.
So it's a good place. This
Yeah.
is actually our 5th annual with my wife, my friends. We've come in the mornings and had mimosas for Super Bowl.
Okay, and
then we go home and watch the game.
Wow. Okay. How did this tradition start?
This tradition started by saying it's free omelets
Okay.
And $3 mimosas. Let's go.
And that it was simple as it was as simple as that.
It was as simple as that.
That's
Yep.
amazing.
But you get the free omelets just like during the week you get free pizzas. Here you get free omelets. So Johnny Mac's, another plug. Again, thank him for having us.
Yeah, yeah. I know when you asked them, it's like, "Hey, can we podcast here?" They're like,
What?
Well, no one's.
What does
done
that mean?
Yeah, and what did you tell them?
I told them we're going to talk about the Super Bowl, and it's not a broadcast. It's a like a
it's
recording, I guess.
Okay.
That's what I told them.
Although
I didn't really know what to tell them.
I am live streaming on Facebook, so it's kind of like a
boy.
broadcast.
It was live
so-
streaming. Okay.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
that's all right.
we're gonna give them a little plug here for
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
publicity for sure.
All right.
And hopefully we get people rolling by. Maybe
Yeah, we'll get some people rolling by, and we'll get.
Yeah, I see.
some-
So you meet your friends here.
Yes, we have some friends coming. Usually we get about 20 people come.
Oh, my God.
Usually all from Edison. There are a lot of retired firemen.
Wow, and
We have. We'll see if they come. I don't know. They're supposed to be here.
okay, I would love to get them on mic for sure.
Yeah,
We need to talk
We
to
had
them.
many from the Bourbon Tour. I see Mr. Gurdon over there from he's recently retired. We went on the Bourbon Tour for him.
This is what retired guys do. They go on bourbon tours.
tours.
Just random
Yeah.
bourbon tours in the
Yeah, that
middle.
was, believe it or not, that was a year ago. We went on the Bourbon Tour. Almost a year ago, March, April last year. We went on the Bourbon Tour.
Yeah, and you don't really drink bourbon. You're a tequila
I'm not
guy.
a bourbon. Yeah, I'm a tequila guy. So.
I love it.
Yeah. But I've actually been, believe it or not, been drinking bourbon lately.
Okay.
I've actually been having some
All right, I'd like to
I've been having like a glass of bourbon on ice,
Like a whole glass?
a whole glass,
Like all the way to the top?
all the way to the top.
Well, I mean, it's not like you have to wake up for work or anything the next
Retired
day,
guy.
right?
That's what we do. We're talking about what retired guys do on Super Bowl Sunday.
Right.
Well, after this, I'm going to go home and have a big glass of bourbon. No, I don't think we'll have bourbon today.
You don't want to miss
Not
this
after
game.
all these mimosas.
Yes. Well, on average, you've been here 5 years. How many mimosas will you have on Super Bowl morning?
Usually I have 2
2?
per hour.
Oh, per hour. Okay.
Yeah.
Per hour. Because I've
2
seen
per
you
hour.
can
Or half hour. 2 per half hour,
You
probably.
can drink, because typically you roll in on podcast days. You roll in at about 10 o'clock in the
10
morning.
10 o'clock on Tuesdays, podcast day. We always have an alcohol of choice.
Right, and it's 10 o'clock, and you're very generous. You always share with me.
Yes.
The guy behind the boards.
Yes. Yes.
And-
My wife's the maker of all the alcohol.
Oh my God,
So the Kahlua.
she makes her own Kahlua. She makes
her own Kahlua.
What's the raspberry moonshine?
Raspberry moonshine.
Yeah, we
Local, actually, from raspberries grown in our yard, so it's sustainable.
the raspberry
Moonshine.
moonshine is fantastic,
Yeah,
my friend.
And so is the Kahlua. We had the White Russians, and for our
At-
Super Bowl
at
show
10 o'clock
on
in the
Tuesday-
morning.
For our Super, for our Super Bowl on Tuesday, I forgot my cooler of Budweiser because Super Bowl you should have Budweiser, right?
Yeah,
or Miller Lite.
cheap beer.
What's your choice?
My choice. Yeah, here, jump in. I got
Jump
mics
in.
here. Come
you
on
guys
in.
can jump in.
There's
we
a
got
mic
the guys
here.
from
calling the shots. There's
calling
another.
the shots.
Yeah,
the
grab
sports.
just take it off.
These now. You guys are the real sports guys, right?
Oops, hold on. Okay, go again.
Go again?
Here we are.
We are live.
Are we good? Oh, wait.
Oh wait.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, there we
Am
go.
I off?
No, you're good.
You're
We're
on.
good? Hey.
We're good. Do you want
Yeah.
headphones?
Hey.
You want a headphone?
If you want headphones, you
You
can
can
go.
hear me?
I'm going.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He can hear me. He can hear me. Come on.
We're sports
We're the sports guys.
guys.
We're the sports guys.
calling the shots.
Oh, there you go. Have a seat.
I'm gonna. You want to sit?
No, go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, no. You
sit.
sit, please.
I listen. I'm not
Please
retired
sit.
yet. I feel like I don't
Yeah,
have the.
yeah.
man.
Yeah, the retired guys get the seats.
Oh,
you
yeah.
young guys. You young
Yeah,
guys.
I mean, when I'm retired, I'm
now,
gonna
you
do
guys
nothing
are
but
young
sit.
to be doing
Well,
podcasts.
I'll probably take a biking just.
Can
so
I
can
ask
sit
you?
and
Because I
move a
wanted to
little
ask
bit.
you a question about retirement.
Who, me?
Yes. When you retire, like when you knew you were gonna retire, and when it was time to retire, was it like the day you retired? Was it like the greatest day of your life? Because
Actually, the greatest day of my life was when I said I was going to retire.
Right.
And I had, I decided to retire 6 months before. So I actually had like a 6 month. So it was kind of like the Derek Jeter tour.
Oh, farewell.
You
tour.
know, the farewell tour. Because
That's
I
nice.
actually,
That's
because
really
I
nice.
used to have to visit a lot of
went-
a lot of not customers, but a lot of
Steve,
places.
turn around your backs to the camera.
Oh,
there
sorry.
we go.
You went around and talked to all the different guys that were going to retire, and
To all our blenders.
They
And so it was like a retired tour. So it was like, oh, this is my last trip in.
this is my last
after
time
20,
around. That's
After it was 25 years. So.
Was it sad at all? Was there any sadness, or just strictly happiness?
Was there any sadness? Well, there was sadness leaving, like missing, going to those places, like my trips to Houston, New Orleans.
That's what I mean.
But there was no sadness with the work.
Right.
Or with the job.
Right. But it was
Yeah.
more like the experience of traveling and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
the experience of traveling. Although I hated to travel too.
Right. So you
After a while,
so
I
you
just went to
hated
the, I
your
just
job.
went to the
Just
airport.
like the leaving part of it.
Yeah, the leaving part was the best.
Right.
But the other parts weren't like the work part
Right.
Bro,
was
get out of here.
goodbye.
Yeah, it's kind of a
goodbye.
drag to work.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Oh, really
way
a
better
drag to
just
work.
Get out of here,
As a matter
bro.
of fact, they just
There's
the
no
person,
sadness.
The person who replaced me was just leaving, so they called me and said, "Would you like to come back?"
To you?
Yeah.
Did you
dare they?
Did you
Say,
send them
no,
a
wait,
link?
say that
face?
again.
Did you send?
That's
Did
what I
you send
said.
them a link to your podcast?
Yes. No, that's what I said.
That strictly celebrates retirement.
Yeah. I said, oh, "Are you kidding?"
That's
You know,
awesome.
Not enough money.
I think you literally did though, right? When you started this podcast, you sent it out to all your friends that you used to work with.
Yes.
And be like, hey, listen to the
Oh,
retired
what
guy.
a-
So
Yeah.
he did.
That's
He
a-
literally
Yeah.
did do
great
that.
I sent it to everybody.
That's
yeah.
a great move.
And then the retirement rate jacked way up for
Yeah.
the company.
Let me ask you this:
Lost a
how
lot
is
of
it? Did you have a retirement party?
I never had a retirement party.
What?
Well, I had a retirement party at
Here's,
work.
here's my
but
idea.
I never had a retirement party.
Live show, and it could be called the retirement party, and it could be your retirement party. Have all people from your
Yeah.
past job, friends,
Oh,
family,
well, I-
whoever,
Dinner,
live
dancing.
podcast,
Fellow podcasters.
and just drink.
No, I did a retirement. I did a retirement party at work. They threw a
right.
retirement party. But we went on a retirement, the bourbon trip, with Chris
that
over
was-
there.
okay.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Chris, come in here.
Chris.
Tell us.
Chris is a retired fireman, and we.
Oh, nice.
So this is our. So this
You
is
can
our,
take it off the
we went
stand.
on
Take it off the stand.
Yeah.
Just pull it off.
So we
There you
went on
go.
the we went on the bourbon. We went on the bourbon.
Yeah,
tour.
right
It was
on
our
the right to your
retirement-
mouth.
That was our retirement trip. And he hasn't been on. John's been on talking about the bourbon trip. So he asked me if we had a retirement party, and I said no. We had
No,
a
we have a
retirement trip.
retirement trip. Yeah,
But it
we
really
haven't had-
wasn't my trip. It was his trip because he
You need to have
retired.
a trip now. Where would you go? Where
Yeah.
would you go if you had a trip there, Arch?
So for him we went to bourbon country, and he doesn't
Yeah.
even drink bourbon.
Yes, I don't
He's a
drink
Scotch
bourbon.
guy.
No,
on the trip?
I went on the trip.
Why
it
did
was
he go
supposed
to
to be my
bourbon?
trip. It was John. It was all about John.
Yeah, it's all about John. So we went. Yeah, so we went to Bourbon, Kentucky, right?
Yeah, we went to Louisville.
Is that a town?
Louisville. Yeah, I gotta
We
go to
went
Louisville.
We went to North Carolina, played
Yeah,
golf.
Play golf. The worst golf course we've ever played at. Yeah, it's a little mud hole.
10 days. 10 days of.
10
actually, it was more than
days?
10 days.
Yeah.
It was maybe 20 days. I don't know.
10 days.
10
of
days.
No,
golf.
no, no. 10 days of drinking.
10 days of
5
drinking.
days of golf, baby.
Yeah.
That's what it ended up being.
That's like our dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
together,
retire,
yeah.
it's going to be like 20
But
years.
we had a
of
lot
bourbon
of
and
we had a
golf.
lot of places. We had a lot of times. But that was the retirement trip. But it wasn't my trip. It was his trip.
Yeah.
So I really haven't had a trip.
No.
Or,
Okay. Well, you should do
or
one.
a.
Where would you go, Arch?
Where
You
would
wanna
I
go
go?
to Scotland?
Where would you go?
Scotland. I did want to go to Scotland. I think I might want to go to.
Belmar.
I think the.
Belmar.
Belmar.
Spring Lake.
Yeah, maybe Asbury Park.
Bradley.
Oh, this is it. This is my retirement party trip. No, this
Congratulations,
is our
my
fifth
friend. You
annual
made
Super
it.
Bowl trip. This is our Super Bowl, fifth annual Super Bowl.
They come here
Brunch.
every year.
Yeah,
for the
well,
Super
5
Bowl.
years.
This is the best day to come too because the lines are the shortest on
Yeah.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Everybody's out there making their chicken
Yeah.
wings and they're making their getting ready for Super Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're here drinking.
So you're a retired guy. What are you doing for the Super Bowl?
I'm going to my old neighborhood.
Oh, are you really?
Yes, I have two little friends. They're 2 years
Oh.
old and 5 years old, and I'm gonna go visit them.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna watch the Super Bowl. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Awesome.
Nice.
It's cool. My old
Very cool.
neighbors. Yeah,
So
I
you're going
moved
back.
down the shore here now.
Yeah, he just moved.
Yeah,
Great.
so I did do
Congratulations.
traditional,
Yeah.
going down to
How do
Florida.
you like it now?
Yeah, we're actually
it's
both from
great.
Edison. We know each
Okay.
other
Yeah.
since
Nice.
Little
Yeah.
League.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Sports. Yeah, we tried the boardwalk.
yeah, we walk. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
things retired guys do.
Arch goes to the doctors a lot more than I do, though. That's
another thing retired guys
we,
do.
Yes.
we go to the doctors a
Yes,
lot.
I do
Arch
go to
goes
the
We,
doctor.
we golf and we go to the
the
doctor.
doctor.
Yes.
But you have to avoid the guy named Jim though, because Jim is not a good person. He hurts you all the time.
The doctor?
Yeah.
No,
Dr. Jim?
No,
Dr.
the gym. You know.
Oh, the gym.
Yeah, where
Oh, I
people
thought he
go.
said gin.
Oh, I see.
Avoid gin
I
in
see
the morning.
weights.
Avoid that as well.
They work
Yes.
out there. They waste all that energy. They go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have gin
My
at the
wife
gym.
goes to the gym.
Yeah. She goes to the gym while we walk.
Yeah, while we walk, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But she
Yeah.
said it's our bonding time.
You know, it'd be nice.
It is our buddy.
Yeah,
So we have to
attach
bond.
a doctor's office to the gym. So you go to the gym, you
Yeah.
work out, you
Work
pull
out.
something, you walk right into the
Yeah.
the dock.
Yeah.
Right. So how
Yeah.
convenient is
Yeah.
that?
So
That
it's
is
kind of
very,
what retired
very
guys do.
convenient.
We walk and bond.
Yeah.
And when we walk, we walk.
We walk. Oh yeah.
I mean, we walk.
I walk. I have a bigger stride than you. That's why. So
Yeah.
we walk a little
Yeah.
bit faster with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you'll be happy that I think we've solved my back. It's not my back, it's my hip. So
Your hip
I
problem.
think now I have now I can walk.
Now you can walk.
And he and
That's good.
guys
I don't have to push you in a wheelchair anymore. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
and guys, he walks.
Yeah.
We walk. Yeah, 'cause I got to tell you, on our last walk, we walked. I don't know what do we do? A mile?
Oh, whoa, whoa!
No, we did 5 miles.
Wow, a whole mile.
Wow, 5 miles is good.
No, we did 5
What did you do?
miles.
How Reservoir?
Impressive.
No, we walked from
that's-
Bradley to Asbury Park.
Did you ever do the Reservoir?
Yeah.
You know, if you haven't, you know
I
when you
walked,
could do it whenever you
yeah.
want because you're retired.
Yeah.
You could do it any day.
I got to tell you, I did the reservoir. I walked halfway around, called an Uber to get me back to my car.
Yeah. It's 5 miles. Yeah, it's 5 miles up
I got
and
to
down
the-
hills.
I got to
I
the
know
thing,
the
I
part
was
you're
like-
talking about.
And you
Yeah.
gotta watch out
visitor
for
center.
lights
I got to the
on,
visitor center, and I told the guys, like, oh, man, my leg really is killing me. Can you give me a ride back?
Right.
And he was like, well, not in a, not in a Parks truck. So I was like, all right, I'll have to call an Uber.
You should have just said, "Well, I'm retired." He would have been like, "Oh, all right, I got you,
Yeah,
buddy."
yeah.
It's like like a VIP card.
That's
in a lot
true.
of
You
places.
just drop that.
That's a long walk, 5 miles. But no, we did 5 miles.
We have.
Yeah. So my suggestion was last time was that, he could push me because we saw like the baby carts.
Yeah.
So he could push me in the cart.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a little wagon, pull you
Yeah.
along. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, the little red wagon.
A
Yeah,
little red
little red
wagon
wagon.
with arch in the back, but it
Yes.
was Grateful Dead
The
t-shirt
radio,
on.
the
Yeah.
radio flyer. Yeah.
Yeah, with Bloody
Traditional
Marys.
bar for you.
With Bloody
Oh,
Marys.
Yeah, bring some drinks for the ride back.
Well, we stop and have a latte.
I just know that whenever at my job, whenever someone retires, we usually go out like to the bar, maybe on a Friday of
Right.
their retirement, and we all have like a good send off for him. And I always, every time, I think, man, this has got to be the greatest moment of this guy's life. He's leaving this nightmare, and he's just like, this is it. He's done.
It is
He's
the
out.
greatest. It is the greatest.
Like, I was a fireman, so
You loved your job.
I love my job. I love
We
the
don't want to
people I
say
work
we don't want
with.
to say about firemen.
Right? No, yeah.
I still hang out with them all the time.
Well, that's what I was asking him.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was sad to leave the job. I know some people love their job. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's
But after 30
Yeah.
years, it was
30
time
years,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah, it was time enough for
30
me.
years of rolling up hoses. It's time to quit.
yeah,
You can only roll up so many hoses.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was for younger guys. I didn't do that after 30.
Yeah, he didn't roll. He was a driver. He was a driver.
But still, yeah, that's
Yeah.
even just like getting the calls, I'm sure, and you were
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
3
all
o'clock
right,
in the morning.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Yeah,
I was
no.
kind of done with that.
yeah, I don't.
But I
blame
got to
you.
tell you though, retirement is great.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what it's like.
I bet it is. Hey, do you
guys are
think?
young.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're young.
It's such a bummer.
I have at least 20 more years to go.
20 more
Sure.
years.
If I even make it.
But you know what?
Sometimes you don't even
Your
make it.
podcast takes off. You could be.
We could retire early.
You could retire early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so listen to Calling the Shots.
Got to listen to
please.
calling the shots.
And
Gotta
just give
listen
us
to
all your
retire
money.
early.
Yeah, well, I've been looking into that. We have advertisers, but we usually ask for
Oh.
free product from our advertisers.
Oh, we have no advertisers.
We didn't either, but I just started emailing people, and I'm like, so this
just
is here.
try
Let me
it.
give you, if I may.
You may.
We reached out to like a bunch of tequila companies, and we were like, any one of you
No.
guys want to
No.
sponsor us? And then this one company, they were called Tanteo Tequila, and they were like, yeah, we'll send you a couple bottles, and they did, and
Oh, so
and
you
we
got
just
bottles of tequila.
we got it was jalapeno flavored tequila.
Wow.
And we drank it and talked about it, and they sent it to us, and it was great.
And then the bottle ran out, and we
The bottle
stopped
ran out,
talking
and that was
about
it.
And that was it. And then,
That's it. The advertising only lasts as long as the bottle.
I honestly shouldn't have even mentioned their name on this.
Oh, wow. So you got an hour of
But it was
advertising.
cool. And we did that same thing with, we were
Oh.
big toothpick guys. We
With
did the same thing with
toothpicks.
Liquor Picker toothpicks, which are alcohol-flavored toothpicks. And they sent us a bunch of toothpick, like bourbon-flavored toothpicks. They're really cool.
Really?
So, yeah, and they hooked us. They're actually still good friends of ours. I mean, they send us stuff still, and it's great.
I didn't know toothpicks were a thing.
I didn't either.
Oh, they're great. There's Scotch infused. There's a
yeah,
Fireball one.
there's one.
Wow.
There's one that tastes like
I know John's a
gunpowder.
big toothpick guy.
yeah.
There's one called Leather and Whiskey, and it sounds
Oh.
weird, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lemon drop.
Sounds leather and whiskey sounds a little kinky.
for a party. Last fall, and he told me he's got peanut butter liquor. You ever
I've
had
heard
peanut
I've
butter
heard this.
liquor?
The peanut butter whiskey.
No.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut butter whiskey is good.
Is it
I
good?
had it. Yeah, it's good.
I haven't tried it. Yeah.
I had my doubts. I was like, this can't be good. And it was good.
It's good.
It was good. I vouch for this.
I might have to travel 30 miles on my way to try it then, I guess.
Give it a
Why,
shot.
where is it?
It's up and back in Edison, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll stick to the tequila.
Guys, what are we thinking for today's game? Who are we taking?
I don't know. You guys are the experts. Let me put on my glasses because I got.
Do you know who's playing?
Oh, you got the prop bets?
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about because I made a prop bet
I saw
about what color Gatorade would be dumped on the
right.
winning coach.
Oh, you did it?
Yes.
All right,
I'd
thanks,
say
Chris.
red. I was thinking about it.
Thank you, Chris.
Chris Gordon. Chris Gordon. Retired guy.
Thank you.
1 year.
Thank you, Chris.
We are soon to be retired, a retired 2.0, if you will.
Retired. Retired 2.0.
It's in our future.
So yeah, these are all the prop bets.
So what do we got?
I listed. I actually printed out the top 30 prop bets.
Okay,
So
what do
you
you
tell
got?
me. I'm going to write
Do you
down.
have
and
a
I'm gonna bet
favorite?
these.
You're going to bet them?
I'm going to bet $1 on
He's
all these
betting
prop
all
bets.
of
I love
them.
Okay,
it.
this is-
He's
I love
betting
it.
all
I
of
love
them.
this.
This man is a gambler.
I am
this
with
man
you.
takes chances.
I'm with you. I
This man
absolutely
also
love
has
this.
retired.
Now, does anybody know?
He's
who
also
Demi-
Demi-
got he's also got a pension. I'm
He does have a pension, yes.
Does anybody know who Demi Lovato is?
Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
you do?
Yes,
Okay,
Singing
I
the
don't know.
excellent
national
singer.
I don't
She
know who
sang the
she
national anthem many times, and may I give you a little insight to this? She sung it, I believe, 5 times, and out of the 5 times, 2 times has gone over 2 minutes.
So this time will be definitely over 2 minutes.
What's the average
Well,
time?
Well,
the
the,
average
uh,
time is under 2 minutes.
Okay,
Is
because
it?
that's what the thing
That's a
is here. It
standard, like
says,
if me and you were to sing it. we'd
Right.
sing
less
it in
than
2
2 minutes.
That's what the bet is.
2
Will it be
minutes is
less
the
than
bet.
2 minutes? Yes or
So
no?
we're going to say over.
Well, I mean,
I'm
the average
saying-
person.
I'm saying.
Okay, we're saying over 2 minutes.
Is that what you're going with?
Over.
I'm going with under.
You got to watch the way these are worded because it doesn't
tricky.
say over under. It says, will she complete it in less than 2 minutes?
I'm going to go with Taylor on this
No.
one.
No, she'll be over 2 minutes.
Okay.
So that's a no.
Okay.
Not yes.
Now,
But no.
Not
does,
yes, but no.
Does Demi Lovato place a bet on herself and then steer
That's
it
what I'm
toward-
wondering.
And then-
I was wondering
and
what
then
was
slow
Gatorade
down.
too.
She has the most control over
That's what I was
anybody.
wondering with
Right.
the Gatorade. So it,
So she
one of
could
the
bet up. Yeah, she could bet $1 million on herself.
one of
Just
the
let
one of the
that-
prop bets is
let
the
those notes
Gatorade
ring out.
color.
Yes.
That's a big one. Why wouldn't
Yes.
the guy that does the Gatorade just be like, well, I'm going to put purple in here
Right,
and make
yeah,
$1
yeah.
zillion tonight?
Well, why would you
Like,
put purple when
just
the
do
teams
that.
are red?
Well, well, that's a good point.
Better odds.
Good point.
Ah, better odds.
Oh, but what if
That's what we know now.
what if Tyreek Hill or someone that's vital to the team is like, I only drink orange Gatorade, so like we gotta
Right.
fill it up with
It's
orange.
like, no.
You never
Today,
know.
you drink blue Gatorade. I
Yeah,
don't
but
care.
then you miss your star. Then your star's not happy.
Yeah.
That's no good. You don't know.
So the
Patrick
so the
Mahomes
40.
might say, I only drink lemon lime.
Does anyone drink the Gatorade, or they just
I
use
don't
it to
know.
They
dump
just
on
dump
each
it.
other? I think so.
Yeah, that part.
But
they
you
just
see the
dump.
guys with the bottles. I mean, who
Yeah.
knows?
Who knows
There's
what's
got to
in
be
it?
that
Well,
one.
that
There's got to be
is,
that one linebacker that drinks that's
Yeah.
chugging Gatorade the whole
It's
time.
just like
Well,
steroids.
no, the
in that
Gatorade that
bottle.
they dump, that's just
That's for
colored
the coach,
water.
right? Yeah.
That's just colored water.
Yeah. Is it?
That's not really Gatorade.
Oh no,
I don't
that's
think
even
so.
a lie.
Yeah.
Guys, news to me. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Nothing's real.
Gabe, nothing's real.
Nothing's real in the Super Bowl. It's all fake.
All right. So what's the second prop bet?
Second prop bet would be what will be the result of the coin toss?
Well, this is a 50-50 right here.
Heads or tails?
What I've always heard is
or,
tails never fails. That's what.
See, I went heads. I went heads.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I
Rich
went,
is going
I went
heads,
San
too.
Francisco in heads.
Okay.
I went San Francisco in heads.
Fair enough.
All right, then it says, will there be a score in the first 6 minutes and 30 seconds of the game?
First 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
I think
will there
with
be a
these
score?
two high-powered offenses now, they have great defenses as well.
I know.
But I say yes.
I say yes as well.
Yes.
I say no.
I say no.
I'm going to go because
guess-
it's going to be a filling
for-
out.
for-
It depends who gets
That's-
the ball.
that's
the
what I-
Niners get the ball, they're going to run it, and it's going to be like 3-4 minutes.
Kick a field goal.
And then the Chiefs will get the ball. It'll be 2 minutes. It'll be over. The Chiefs get the ball first.
Yes.
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 So
I agree.
it depends who gets the ball first.
But you said Niners, so
So I said Niners, so that would mean no.
there we go.
No, that
say
would mean
no.
I like.
That would
Yeah.
mean
That would mean no.
How about undecided?
You can't bet that. They're like, yeah, we'll just give you
Or
your money
tie. How
back.
about if the coin if the coin lands on its end?
Has that ever happened?
Do you know what the odds are for that?
Oh, what?
the odds?
1 in a zillion?
I don't know. It's
That's
not
gotta
on
be.
here, but
Okay.
it's got to be.
That's not even an option.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, they don't even have the odds on here. But
So, all right. So
the first points, touchdown or field goal or safety.
The first score
First score.
would be a field goal.
field goal. I'm going field
I
goal.
go touchdown. I actually bet.
I noticed that
Everything
you're
the
doing
opposite.
Everything opposite.
Yeah, I
love
which
it.
You're
is
probably
good.
better off.
No, you're
No,
you're 100%.
I'm just
better
saying
off.
what I actually-
You're going to be
I-
a millionaire tonight.
I already
the
went
smartest
through-
thing you've
So,
ever done.
I bet $5 on first touchdown, Mahomes, and first touchdown, Garoppolo.
Okay. Oh, for each team?
Well, no, just the first touchdown.
Okay. Oh, either
So
Mahomes
on
or
each-
Garoppolo.
yeah.
Now Garoppolo was like $3,500, so $5 gets me $1,750.
It's fantastic.
And
For him to run in a touchdown,
yeah, him to score the first touchdown.
that's
Quarterback
great odds.
sneak.
That's a great
So
odds.
Pretty safe
$5
bet.
bucks,
Yeah,
or 10
pretty
bucks. I
safe
think it was
bet.
10
For
bucks.
$5 and you can win $1,700.
Yeah. And
Folks,
Mahomes.
If you're not gambling, what are you doing? With your
Mahomes
life?
was 12. Like if you $5 was $1,200.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
great.
those
Yeah, you
bets.
have
Do you guys know anything about like those free bets? Like if you go to,
like FanDuel,
like
or-
if you put FanDuel and you get
That's a lot.
$500.
yes.
Right.
Oh, and
So,
they'll match.
so how about you say $500 on Mahomes to score? Because if you bet $500 on Mahomes to
And he
score,
scores, you're gonna win like $1 million.
$25,000. Now, if he loses,
Wow.
it's your first bet. You get the money back.
You get the. From what I understand, you get the money back. Yeah, up to a
that's
certain
a-
amount. Yes.
So that seems like a
But
no-brainer.
you also have to deposit a certain amount. I don't know how much that is.
Oh.
So it might be like you deposit 1,000, we'll give you up to 500.
Right,
or
right,
whatever.
right.
all
They
your
can't
money
like
back.
lose their
So then, like,
shirts
you
on
could get your
this.
money back and take it out. You get your 1,000 back. But what are the odds that you're gonna have that money sitting there and you're not gonna bet it on
Well, if
something
you
else?
win, if he scores the first, you win
Well, then you're-
$25,000, then you don't worry.
right,
about
then
it.
you're good to go.
Yeah.
Ah,
But I was going to do that, so instead I bet $10.
I like it. That's great.
Well, let's see. What will be the jersey number of the first player to score a touchdown?
Oh man.
Jersey number
Wow.
1 to 24 or 25 to 99?
Oh, so it's okay.
You get a spread. Yeah,
1 to
you get a
24 or
range.
24 to 99?
I say 1 to 24.
I say 25 to 99.
Yeah, I think so too. Receiver, or does
I
the
think
quarterback
it's gonna
count
be-
if he throws?
That's
it?
what I'm wondering.
Because I say it's going to be Mahomes.
Oh,
and
right,
he's number, what number
Right.
is he?
15, I think.
Oh, then it's under.
But does he count if he throws the touchdown, or
No.
is
Score the first touchdown.
okay?
So it would
you're
be
going all in
Tyreek
on
Hill.
him running.
I'm going all in on. I'm going all
You
in.
know what? I'm
running
going
in
with
the
you.
first one.
I'm going all in on Mahomes scoring the first touchdown.
I'm going with you. Okay.
Right.
All in.
I'm with you. Yes.
Okay. All in.
All in.
I
on
like
that.
it.
You know what? I had
Bet
a
in the
dream.
farm.
I had a dream.
When last night?
Well, it could have been last night, but
When you're retired,
Mahomes was
when you're
scoring the
retired,
first
I feel like your days just
yeah,
probably
they
meld
just go
together.
in and melt
okay.
together. So I'm not really
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
But
What day is it?
yeah,
It's Groundhog's Day.
It is Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way,
Happy
he did.
Groundhog's Day,
He
everybody.
did.
we're gonna go Mahomes.
Spring is sooner, right? That's what the thing was.
He saw a
You
shadow.
saw the shadow. Yeah, spring is sooner.
I want to know how he
Did you know
doesn't
that
see his shadow.
Did you know that Chuck is the Staten Island groundhog?
I did. Yeah, he
There's
used
a
at the
Staten
Staten Island
Island
Zoo.
There's a Staten
I
Island
used to go
has
to
their
Staten
own-
Island Zoo
they have
all the
their
time
own,
as a kid.
thing.
His name is what?
Chuck.
But it's Punxsutawney Chuck.
Yeah. No, I think it's just Chuck.
Oh.
Maybe
it's just fucking Chuck. All right.
Hey, retired guys, you don't use that language.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, this is a family show.
Oh my God.
Sorry about
Steve. Guys,
Give it to
How
me.
dare you talk
All right.
like
on
that?
behalf of calling the
drinking his
shots.
mimosas, and I just
On behalf of calling the
This is our-
shots, I apologize.
Yes, this is our this is like our 30th. This might be our first when we have.
I'll bleep
This
it
might
out.
be our
I'll
last
bleep it out.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean any disrespect.
How dare you use that language at Johnny Max House of Spirits?
On a Sunday morning.
Yeah,
That's so much worse
Wait
in this
till a
place.
few mimosas are in, and then I'll.
Oh yeah, forget
We'll
about
forget
it.
about it.
Mimosas being flown in, everybody.
we'll
Mimosas
forget.
have
Oh,
been
man.
flown
Oh,
in.
thank you.
Mimosas in
See,
the
this is what
house.
retired guys do. They buy
They
themselves
buy each
drinks.
other's drinks.
Yes.
And I swore that I would have one tequila and orange juice, and I'm definitely going to get another one after this. Cause
Oh, you
That
got
was a
to.
good
All
one,
right,
Probably
so here's
one
the
more.
next one. You ready?
All right, let's go.
Who will score the first, second quarter? Who will be the first score? Who will score first in the second quarter? So second quarter.
I'm going Chiefs again.
Chiefs, go. Let's go all
Chiefs,
in.
go Chiefs.
All
Chiefs,
in on
because
Mahomes.
Chiefs, on top of the
Bet
Chiefs
everything
being
Chiefs,
big
all
scorers,
Chiefs.
the Chiefs seem to have these wild second halves.
All right, who will
so-
score
Yeah, for
last in
sure.
the second quarter? Last
Second quarter.
First half.
Second quarter.
Oh,
not
second
half.
quarter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A second half.
Who will score
This
last?
is this first half.
Okay.
That was
Chiefs.
the
All the
Chiefs.
scoring.
Yeah, let's go
Chiefs
Chiefs.
again.
All Chiefs.
All Chiefs. The 49ers will not score 1 point today.
and you know what?
I don't even know if they're going to show
That's
up.
probably a huge bet.
That's a big bet.
Okay.
How many points will be scored in the first half?
Total
Yeah.
Total points.
Total. 14.
17.
Ooh, that's less.
Well, I
than
was going to say
26.
low too. Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody says it's going to be a low scoring game.
I would have
think
gone
it's gonna be high
24. I would have gone like 14,
20 or
10.
so.
Everybody's saying less. I'm saying over.
Yeah.
24. Ming's
I
going.
Over
think
what,
it's gonna be-
24?
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
it's going to be
24.
more like
24.
17-14.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 31.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely over that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be high scoring.
All right.
I think it will be too.
Hey.
I just think in the
I
second
think so
half.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I think the second half's going to break it
Depends who
open.
you listen to on sports guys. So
You
you know,
listen
they
to
all have
Frank, if you
different.
listen to Frank
I'm
Cheshire.
listening to myself. I have dreams too.
You do?
That's true.
And I, you know,
they are?
it's all coming from down in here.
Jets.
Yeah.
When he's
Well,
not
the guy with
wildly
the jet
cursing, he's having dreams.
Is that a jet?
When he's not talking
Is that
like a sailor.
Is that a jet? Is that a jet?
Steve, turn on face the
Sweatshirt?
camera.
It
Show
is.
everyone your Jets pride here.
It's Jets, but it actually doesn't say Jets on it, so
I go with a safe
can't
bet,
be really be
Asbury
called out
Park
as one.
Brewery, sponsor of the Super Duper Bowl 2020.
Super duper ball.
and I'm just going to Michigan here. Go blue. They're not
Michigan.
playing today. But
just going for a state, just the state in
Michigan
general.
I
in
go
itself. Cowboys?
Did you know that the Chiefs have actually 3 defensive starters that they picked up from the Cowboys in the last 2 years?
The Chiefs do.
The Chiefs have 2 linebackers and a defensive back that they picked up from the Cowboys
Okay.
in the last 2 years.
So the Cowboys did finally make it to the Super Bowl.
in a matter of speaking,
we,
yes.
we can
And
say
that's the
that
kind
or
of
we can say
humor-
they won a playoff game.
And that's the kind of humor you can find at the Super Duper Bowl tonight at the House of Innovation.
Tonight,
Now, that's-
5:30.
You know what? That's a stat you have to bring up.
Yeah.
You know,
I
that's
will.
something you have to bring up.
If I remember that.
Cowboys are there.
Let's do it.
Three
Cowboys are there,
Cowboys.
baby.
Yep, 2 linebackers.
And Troy Aikman will probably be talking about the Super Bowl there, too, so he's there as well.
He's going to be there with you.
He'll probably
He'll
be
be
there.
there.
Well,
Just
on the,
a
you know,
visual.
on TV, not
Oh,
not with
no,
us.
no,
Oh, no,
man.
not with us.
No,
Oh,
we
that'd be
couldn't
great.
get him.
We couldn't roll
How
him
about
in.
Roy Trakeman? He's coming.
Roy Trakeman.
Joe Namath was gonna make it, but then he bailed out last minute.
We could only get Brooklyn Joe. We couldn't get Broadway Joe. So we,
Yeah.
There's
Brooklyn
nothing wrong
Joe's
with-
cool though.
You don't want to
Nothing
have
wrong
him on here. He curses.
He's all he does is
Who,
curse.
Joe Namath?
No,
Oh
Brooklyn
no,
Joe.
Brooklyn Joe.
Oh,
Brooklyn Joe, not Broadway
Yeah,
Joe.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
Joe and
Brooke
Bergio.
Namath.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Joe and Bergio only curses.
All right. Let's
Got a
continue
wild
this-
eye.
Let's continue this big list.
Yes,
Will the
it's-
score ever be tied?
after it's 0-0?
Yeah.
So not including 0-0, will
Yeah.
it ever be tied? I say no.
Yes.
Oh, at any point in the game, you mean? Will the score ever be
At any
tied?
point in the game, will it ever be tied after 0-0?
Wow, I would have to go yes.
I
Yeah.
think it will be, but I'm going with no.
Wow, what a great bet.
Yep. How about the largest lead of the game? Will the Chiefs fall behind?
What are the options as far as like?
Yeah, what's
Well,
the
I'm not telling you, but
Okay.
would the Chiefs fall behind like what they
Right.
what were they down
10?
20,
They could be
21?
down
say?
10. They could
So
be
they were
down
down
10.
10.
I'm gonna
So
go
they
with
were
Steve
down
there.
10.
They could be down 10. They've been behind the Texans 24.
So
And
actually,
the
it's
Titans, they were down around 10, I think,
14
too.
and a half is the mark.
Will they be
Over or under 14
Oh,
and a
they
half?
either team?
They
It doesn't
put
matter
that,
which
they
team.
put the
Either
extra
team.
half on there,
The
so they
largest
screw you.
lead, 14
Right.
and a half.
Freaking bookies, man.
I would say over.
Freaking odds
Really?
makers.
Yeah, I think the end will be. I think
Oh,
the
does
Chiefs
that
will pull
include
out in
the
the
It's
end.
gonna be a big wild
Yeah,
I think someone's all right.
Wild
over.
West.
but, you know, it's your
Will
it's your
Smith,
pick.
I don't know.
Kevin Klein.
No, I think it's gonna be under. Oh no, actually,
Wiki, wow.
I've been on record saying that Chiefs will score 35, San Francisco 17.
That's why Ming
35-17.
around.
That's what I think. Yeah.
That's an
gonna be over.
18
I'm
point.
sticking with
That's
that.
an
Sticking
18
with
point
it.
lead. So you're saying yes, it'll be over
Yeah.
14
Saying
and a
yes.
half.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep, over. Will
right.
there be a touchdown in every quarter? That's a good one.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe
Yes.
so.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
say
so.
yes.
Yeah,
Now, first quarter, there won't. Although I bet that the
You
first
did
quarter.
bet the first quarter.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah.
yes.
I think that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
You got some guns.
Here's one. Will the final drive result in the game-winning drive?
I'm gonna say no on that.
no, I'm
No?
gonna say no.
Yeah, I think there's
Well,
gonna be.
not
I think there's
35-17.
gonna be a healthy lead. Yeah.
You
I
think
don't
so?
Yeah.
I think it's going to come down to a kick at
Yeah.
the
Yep.
end to win.
So do I.
That's
man.
what
Well,
I
that'd be
think.
that'd be a
You
great
think so,
Super Bowl.
Ming?
Yeah,
I think it's going to come
believe
down
it.
to
Why?
the kick.
You know why it's not going to be? Because
Why is that?
this Super Bowl is being touted as one of the good, like everyone's
The-
so psyched that
very
it's going to be such a
competitive.
great Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to suck because everyone's talking so much about
Can't
it.
be as
Right.
worse as last year.
Last
No,
year
it can't.
was brutal. Hey, I guess anything is an upgrade from last
Yeah.
year, right?
Right.
All right. So will there be one missed field goal?
Will there be a
no.
missed field goal?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't
Two
think
good
so.
kickers.
Two
Sure.
good kickers.
Two good kickers. I don't think so.
Big win, 14 miles an hour to the left, north of.
Is that what today is? Is that?
There can't be any win. There's no win.
I know. I'm not.
It's like a dome. It's a dome.
No, Miami. No, this is we're talking field. Everyone's
Where is
making
the
their
game? The
field
game's
goals.
in Miami,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Miami.
No, they're making all those field goals. No way.
Yeah, it's
After
not
they
a
watch
key.
J-Lo, they might miss a field goal or something. But besides
Yeah.
that, I'd say.
Actually, you know what the big bet is too? For a
is
it's not on here
Pitbull going to be there?
for the field goal to hit the post or upright.
I'm saying
No, is that God? What are the chances
it
of that
Butker and-
happening?
That's a big. That's a you know you can put $10
You
and win
throw
like,
that $500
That's a
bet on
big
that.
one.
You
Yeah.
could,
I'm saying no.
50-50.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great money to make, but
Yeah, you could throw it on the coin flip, $500, 50-50.
Yeah, why not?
that is great.
But
That's like-
all
that's
right,
like
so
black
we're
or red,
saying
black or
we're
red.
saying no.
Yeah, but you don't have to leave your house. If you're retired, I mean, why would you want to leave your house? Just bet on that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
50-50.
All right.
Let's see. How long will the shortest field goal be made? Shortest field goal.
3 yards.
Chippy?
I think it'll be a chip in.
Yeah,
I think San Francisco is due to stop them at least once when they
27-yard
get
field goal
close.
is like
So,
27-yard field goal.
30-yard field
sports
goal?
guys. You
What's
think
the-
30 is the shortest?
Yeah, maybe. What's it say?
27 is the
Ooh, I'd say under. I'll say under.
I'd say under too.
under.
Yeah.
So that's 27.
I think
20.
someone's
That
gonna
would
get
be at
stopped.
the 10. So that would be stopped inside the 10.
Yeah, I think someone will get stopped.
You think so?
Yeah. Or maybe it's right before the half and they
Alright.
just kick the field goal. I don't know.
Yeah. Shorter. I think so too. I think someone's going to get stopped. How many players will attempt to pass?
I'd say 0.
What players? Like how many? Like
a
not.
lot
Well,
of
two
position-
off the bat. You got
position
two
players.
with the quarterback.
2. So the over/under is 3. So it's
Right.
either is there
there gonna
gonna
be- is
another
there
guy
gonna be a
besides
guy-
the two
And there's got to be
quarterbacks?
4 then.
3.
Well,
There's-
3 is the
there's-
over/under, so now they have
No,
to
2
4
and
for
a
you
half
to
is the
win.
over.
There's no
Oh,
room for
right,
trickery in the biggest game on the
Yeah.
side.
Oh, sure there is.
I'm-
What about
Yes.
the Philly
Oh, yeah,
special?
Oh
You
yeah.
know who's going to throw a pass?
To win the game.
That guy, the guy, Debo Samuel's going to throw.
I think that I would take
I would
over.
take that too.
He
yeah.
was an
I'm with you.
ex-quarterback.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I
Yes.
think he's going to throw. So
Yes.
we're going to say more.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, because just like we said, who would be crazy enough to do that? Well, that's why. That's
Yeah.
what they're.
You got to do
thinking.
crazy
Gotta
things
do
in the
things.
big
get
You
game.
got
crazy.
it. You got it.
That's crazy
You
though,
got it.
man.
You got
You know
it.
what's
Actually,
crazy? Being retired.
that is crazy. It is. Who will have more receiving yards, Kelsey or Kittle? That's a good one.
Ooh,
Now we got to remember, Kittle last week didn't. He
right,
blocked.
but when that happens, his next game is always a monster, and
Is that right?
I'm going
Right.
with Kittle. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's how it's been all
and you
season.
got to remember that also the
And
Chiefs
what
are going
better
to
game?
stop them. So the 49ers are going to have to pass today.
What better game for Kittle to come back and be an absolute beast like he has been
Yeah.
than this game? So
I
I'm
also
going Kittle.
agree. I
And
think
Kelsey's also
Yeah.
very great, but I think Kittle's
I
going
think
to
it's
have
going to be a
huge
tight end game.
Me too.
I think both are going to have over 100 yards.
In my FanDuel
definitely possible.
daily lineup, I put both tight ends. Yes,
I think
did.
both are going to have
Yeah.
over 100 yards. Both are going to have 3 touchdowns.
huge. I think they're going to have big games. Two of my favorite players this year.
I think Kelsey will definitely have
Yeah.
over 100.
You think Kelsey? Actually, one of the questions on the thing I had was it was a free bet. It was $3 free bet. It was who was going to outdo tight end. Which one was going to have
I
the
think
better
Kelsey,
day.
no one could cover him.
Yeah,
and
He does whatever he
But
wants.
Kittle,
playing
no one can tackle him.
And I
they're
think-
playing the
down.
best defense in
No
football.
one can tackle.
Right, but
Kittle.
I guess if I'm thinking the Chiefs are going to score a lot of points, I
Right.
think Kelsey's going to be a part
Okay,
of that.
yeah,
So I'm kind
I'm with you.
going
But
with
that's
that.
why I like the Chiefs because they have these weird guys like that.
How about-
Like what's his name? That was on the Bills. Why can't I think of his name? The receiver. That shoot.
Buffalo Bills.
Who's the
Isaac
receiver?
Bruce.
Who's the receiver that was always
like
hurt?
Hardman or something. Oh, on
No,
the Bills?
Yeah, he's
Buffalo
like an older
Bills.
guy. Like
Tight
Gilmore.
end?
No.
Otis Gilmore?
Nope. No, he's a receiver. He's a
I thought
receiver.
it was Gilmore. Yeah, I don't know.
He's on the Chiefs now. He I don't know. Anyway.
Look him up.
Oh,
check
I
it
know.
out.
You don't have a computer, you do.
Watkins.
Yeah, Sammy Watkins.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sammy
so
Watkins.
Sammy Watkins, like he's a guy that is like always ends up with a
well,
touchdown
believe
randomly.
it or not,
Right, he could.
I picked Sammy Watkins in all my things.
I
like
did as well.
Most yards.
I think
because
he's going to have a
they're
big
going
game.
to cover Tyreek Hill.
That's what I'm
He's
thinking.
going to be the backup guy.
And they're going to go right to Watkins, who has proven to deliver every time they throw to him. So
Yeah, he's very good.
yeah,
So we're going Kittle.
I'm going Kittle.
Or actually,
Yeah.
I think maybe we should just defer on this one. Because I think
You guys do what you want.
I'm going Kittle.
All right, Kittle. I like Kittle.
Oh, Ming is a consummate professional, and as much as like Ming is involved in the conversation.
Dude, this is what Ming does.
and also like
This is what Ming does.
I've literally worked for Ming and like I
have.
can
You have.
only
You're going to say, I always wanted
Imagine.
to say this. Let's thank Ming behind the glass.
You
Behind the glass.
filled in on an emergency basis a couple
Filled in.
times. And,
Yeah.
you were amazing.
Yeah.
thanks. It was great.
Many compliments.
Oh hey, I wasn't that
Oh.
great, but
Here's-
teaching that class, I'll tell you.
Here's 2 quarterback ones.
What do we got?
Jimmy Garoppolo will attempt 29 passes. Over or under?
Under, way under.
I'm gonna say way under.
way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say over.
29.
yeah, I'm going to say
Yeah.
over too.
Okay.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
a
you-
throw.
I'm
you're
going
right. It
with
is
my
a big
game
game.
script.
This is
I'm
going
going
to,
up.
right,
Yeah.
they're going to shut him down.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think he's going to have to
Okay.
throw.
That's
I'm
your
going
game
under.
script. You just said that they're going to throw to Sammy
Yeah, no,
Watkins.
I did.
Oh, but
well,
he's
that's
on
the
the
Mahomes.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is there anything there about
Wrong
if a
team.
player will retire? If a player will retire
I'm
after
taking
the
a
game?
5.
Oh, yeah. He's taking 5. All right, we got 5 more questions
take
to go.
Thank you. I'll stick to the mimosas. Yeah.
Will Patrick Mahomes gain 30
most
yards
would be
rushing?
awesome, actually. Yeah, here, you need some
What's
money.
that?
Patrick Mahomes, 30 yards rushing.
Oh,
If
over.
you can grab me an omelet
Over.
ticket, that'd be great.
30 yards rushing?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I think
take it.
so.
I think so.
I'm grabbing
one
an
play.
omelet.
I think he'll be the MVP. Yeah, one play it could be.
Yeah. All right, we're going to say yes. How long will the game's longest touchdown be?
Whoa.
Over 50 yards or under?
Ooh, 50.
No,
It's actually
over
47.
Ooh.
It's actually 47.
47.
So will there be?
I gotta
So
go.
does that count punt returns and kick returns?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it counts everything.
So yeah, it's like another
you think there'll
option,
be a kickoff
another way to score. I don't know, just another way to score.
Hardman? Hardman's good.
Yeah, I think over.
Right. Will there be a bomb? Someone get loose? Interception return?
Interception return. There's a lot of ways to score.
You got to go over, right?
I'm thinking over. I'm thinking over.
Just because you have to. The chances are.
You gotta go over.
Yeah. Let's go under.
Let's do it. Let's jump in.
let's get
Let's jump
crazy.
in. We'll go. Yeah. Let's get.
Let's
let's go
jump
over.
in.
And then will there be a defensive touchdown? That's what we were just talking about. So
Right.
we're going to say
Fumble recovery, interception.
Fumble recovery.
Safety. No,
safety.
that doesn't count as a
Special
touchdown,
teams.
though.
Right.
punt return, punt block. Who knows? You don't know.
Yeah, you
Now
gotta
know.
say. What are you gonna say? Yes.
You gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah. why
Yeah.
not? Depends on the odds. Whichever,
gotta be
whichever
better
one
odds
you get
for
the
that.
better odds, you
Right.
pick.
Yeah.
Which team will score last? You said the Chiefs.
Yeah, I say the Chiefs. I feel the last score is going to be actually the game winner.
Me too.
Myself.
And I think the Chiefs are going to score.
I think it's going to be the Chief. I think
That's
Mahomes
why
will
I-
drive him down,
That's why I
and
also
they either
picked,
get a touchdown or a field goal.
believe it or not, I also picked Mahomes to score the last touchdown.
Himself.
First and last.
Running it in.
Okay.
Running it in on a sneak or like a bootleg
Wow.
on the last play of the game to win it.
Oh, that's got to be
money.
big odds for
Yeah,
that.
Big odds. Big
Yeah.
odds. Yeah. So first and last, it's like $1,200.
What if he runs in a
$5.
2-point conversion? You still get it. Last score, right?
Wow.
That counts. That definitely counts.
Let's read it again.
Wow, what a great ending that would be.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it comes
Yes.
down to the last
Go
play of the
for
game.
it. They're down one. They go,
Go
for it.
And he,
They
and
win.
he does the helicopter like Elway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Gets up there.
Right.
Elway. Oh,
That's what we need to see. We need a better Super Bowl this year.
we need a good one.
We need something.
Will the total points
America
scored be
needs
odd
it.
or even? That's a good one.
Oh, man.
Total points scored.
28-14 even.
Sure.
You said 35-17.
Oh, what did I say? 35-17.
That's
Yeah.
odd.
Okay.
I mean, that's 50-50.
Yeah. So let's go odd.
I'm not even going to say that.
Whatever. That's just
That's 50-50.
50-50.
Which team will win the game?
Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Chiefs.
But percentage-wise, our football scores normally even or odd. We'd have to analyze this.
We'd
I don't.
have-
I would think it's probably 50-50, right? Like
I
everything.
guess you're right.
It's just you have a 50-50 shot.
Right,
So that's all. There's 30 prop bets there, and there's 100
We
more.
ran through them all. I saw the William Hill one from
Yeah.
Monmouth Park.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I-
I don't even know 10
So I-
pages.
I put $100 and I did 100 of them for $1.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
I think you're probably going to come up ahead on that.
Yeah. Do you do the box pools?
Yeah,
I
are
have
you
a box pool.
You got
I have
any into
actually
that?
7 and 4.
7 and 4?
Okay. That's
Seven-
good.
49ers, 4 Chiefs.
4 is pretty
I really
safe
don't
too.
care who wins as long as it's 17-14.
Yeah. You put some big money on that. What's that?
It's a
How
$100
much a
box.
box? Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, that's big money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
mine. I
something.
do like $10.
Split it with Elmer.
yeah, right. A 25
That's
or.
retired guys. It's a retired guys box.
I know you have that pension and your
Yeah,
you
we
know,
can.
what,
Well,
you
we
got
can only do.
annuities.
Yeah, we can only do one.
401ks.
I used to do like 10 of them, but since we're retired, I can only do one now.
Okay, so less
You know,
than
we're on,
retirement.
we're on kind of like a budget.
Okay.
I don't
So-
know anybody who does $100 boxes, Rich. So I'm saying you're the gambler, man. You're out of all 4 of us, you're the
Well,
Kenny
it's,
Rogers.
it's not just me.
Oh,
we're,
yeah.
You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Right, of course.
You know.
Right.
And
So,
you.
and it's all luck.
But
And-
7 and 4 is very safe, I feel.
Yeah, but I didn't know that when we picked it.
Right.
So, and if it's a lot of scoring, like
there's-
last year was a
You
dud.
never know.
Last year was a dud. If you had 3 and 0, you won 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Right.
Right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it was 13-10, 10-3,
Yeah, for sure.
3-0.
17-10.
Yeah.
That was a bummer. Who played last year?
It was
Patriots and
Patriots
Rams.
and Rams.
I
my
just
friend.
was watching some of it yesterday
Why? Really?
on
Why?
NFL Network. Ooh.
Just because it was
Why?
on?
Why?
It was just on in the morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, did they run out of glasses?
There's one of the prop bets was
Cheers, everyone.
what team will Tom Brady play for next year?
Okay.
Jets?
Will he retire? Is that one?
No. Well, no, actually, it was. That wasn't one. It was what
Yeah.
team will he play for? The Patriots.
They're in my back pocket.
Do you have any?
Oh, thank you.
Actually, the Jets were one of the listed teams, but I doubt the Jets.
What? To play for the Jets? No, he will never. Oh my God.
There's no chance.
There's no chance, right?
No chance.
way.
Absolutely no chance.
I was in Tennessee last week, and there was some rumors floating around there that
Titans?
Brady might be going to the
What were you
Titans,
doing
but I
Tennessee?
think they were just maybe hopeful.
What were you doing in Tennessee?
I went to Nashville just with some friends.
Wow.
Let's never retire
Yeah.
this podcast.
Wow.
Cheers.
And you know
Cheers.
what? Who's retired here? Nashville with some friends on a trip?
I know, right? It sounds like a retired thing to do.
Sounds like a retired trip.
That does
It
sound
was,
like a retired trip.
and we went like Monday through Wednesday.
Oh, that's definitely retired.
Yeah, it was
trip.
definitely a retired trip.
Wow, that's-
Nobody around. You do whatever you want.
Really?
That's great.
Yeah,
Do
it was
whatever
great.
you want?
It's crazy. Have you been to Nashville?
Never.
Me neither.
It's wild time. You've been.
have.
I'm sure you've
actually,
been
I
there.
did go to Nashville once, but I just went to a class, and I didn't really go anywhere.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
I didn't see the Grand Ole Opry or
Yeah, I didn't do
Elvis's
any of that.
house.
I didn't do any of that stuff. We just got drunk and stuff. But like,
Ming's like, I'll
there's a
actually be in
couple-
NashCon next week.
There's a couple of streets there where it's just bars with live music playing.
Yeah, Lower Broadway is the place to
Starting
go.
at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where you went, isn't it?
All night. We went there
yeah.
at 1 o'clock.
Is
There's
that the
people
place you went?
screaming. Yeah.
yeah.
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. And it was insane.
wild,
it was like
yeah.
it was midnight. Man. It was
So there's
crazy.
like
people
Wow.
screaming
country bands
and
playing all that, like
Yeah.
Country
craziness.
band.
one after the other.
I know,
There's
I'm
like
not- I'm
half
not
hour
crazy into it,
between
I should have
next
brought
one.
my
up. Yeah,
Could
maybe.
have rocked out.
Could have rocked it out here.
Could have done it here. Open that case up, get some money in there, make some more bets.
Here,
Yeah.
this one.
Man, this guy again. Just
What's that?
Moving
Oh.
and shaking with the
Yeah, he's always a
professionalism.
Ming behind the glass.
Really good.
Moving the cords around the drinks. I mean everything.
Yeah,
I got you.
never spilled one.
I got you.
That's
I
Ming
got
behind
you.
the glass.
Ming Chen.
Always. I always got you guys.
He got us covered. Thanks for Ming. Thanks for sitting in for Elmer.
Well, I'm
Because,
I'm getting free drinks, and I'm about to get an
We're
omelet.
getting free drinks.
I'm getting
I
an
got
about-
a drink.
Oh,
Get an
I was going to
omelet.
say, how does that work
I
out?
feel like it's the least I can do. He's doing our show tonight. Like, buy him a mimosa.
Yeah, you might as well buy him one here at only $3.
Yeah, well, there's a trend here. It's like anytime,
Yeah.
like, hey, you want a podcast at a bar?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm
Yes.
going to.
Hey, you got him a mimosa. I got him the omelet.
Yes, thank you guys.
So. Yeah. I actually saw what's his name was here, Ed the comedian.
Ed is
yeah, he
right
wants.
there.
Yeah,
Ed
he
is
wants to
down
come
there.
on.
Yeah, he's got to come on.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
a.
yeah, we
Ed,
could,
do you know
we
Ed?
could shuffle out. We do. We met him at the same night we met you.
no.
at
Oh yeah, the
party.
Christmas party.
Yeah.
Oh, Ed Show?
You know what?
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
gotta,
we could shuffle
Oh,
out.
yeah.
You wanna
No,
switch
don't
it up?
shove out. I have him jump in here over
I
here.
gotta
I'll go grab him. I'll go
say, I gotta
stop
say
him.
with the podcasts and all this podcast stuff, that
That's all yours.
you know, all these people. I don't know how many people
It's
he
like a
has.
community. No, is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
That's not where he was going. Hold on.
That's yeah. No, I was saying it's
Let him
good.
finish.
It's nice to it was nice to meet everyone who was there.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like different people
was
and
cool.
different ideas and different shows and actually to cross
Oh,
cross
Yeah.
shows
This is
like
always a good time.
AKA the community. That's what it is.
Taylor was
Okay.
right on the money
yeah,
there.
right on the
That's-
money on
that's
that
it.
one. Yeah. He's not only a sports guy,
I'm a people guy.
he's people's choice.
I'm not retired, but I wish I was. I hate my job.
Yeah.
If you could give us money for our podcast, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I could just retire.
I always say that. You know, we take donations.
Yeah. I mean,
We are
a good-
retired.
a good
We're
thing
on a
to do
limited
is
budget.
You get open a lot of people do the Patreon, which is like, so you open that.
What's that?
And so it's a website where you could open it up and you say, hey, this is the Patreon. Donate money to our podcast, and we will give you, the people that donate specifically, only those people, we will give you some
signed-
sort of
signed
reward,
order?
like an extra episode, or like a, like a
Hey.
episode that no one else gets. You know what I mean? So like it's just for those people that donate. So
Wow.
you record like an extra episode, and no one gets to hear it except for the donators.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that special?
Yeah. So you can make
That's
some
special.
money.
That is
You
special.
can make some money.
Yeah.
So
you
you
know
talk-
a lot of retired people who could afford like $5 or something a month.
Well, see, we're the retired guys, but we don't talk about finances.
Oh,
Like, if
not
you-
about the
if you-
money aspect.
because if
It's
you-
not
yeah,
about
just
the
about
money.
the
It's about
leisure.
the kicking
we,
back.
when we said we were going to do it, we said we won't give any advice about where to put your money,
Yeah.
what to do with your money.
Except for
How
making
much money you
except
have.
for making
Right.
prop.
Yeah, I mean, put some in prop bets.
Yeah, put your prop bets
Put
on
all of your-
Mahomes scoring the first
You
touchdown.
could
all
afford
your
to put
money into
like 5% in prop
Yep,
bets.
yep.
Diversify.
Diversify your
Yeah.
prop bets.
Yeah. Right now, and also,
Diversify your prop bets.
I saw on the bottom here was something about that virus.
The
coronavirus?
The coronavirus.
Oh, will
Will
someone die from
Will
the
someone get the
coronavirus?
coronavirus at the Miami Stadium?
At the Super Bowl?
What is the odds of that? Yeah, there's an odds.
How can they? How can they? How can they? How do you know that? Confirm it. Like
How do they know for sure
That
you
they
got
got
it?
it
And
at
when
the
do you
Super
get
Bowl.
paid?
And is it just on the grounds? Is it in the stadium or the parking lot? Because have you seen the parking lot at these Miami Dolphins games?
They have
careful now. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna curse, but there's
we don't curse.
There's stripper poles on pickup trucks.
Yeah,
There's
it's
what?
I'll just leave it at that.
There's
they put
what?
stripper poles on pickup trucks.
Cool. Now that's a retired guy thing to do.
Steve.
Yeah, that's a retired guy thing to do.
Oh yeah, to go there, drive this truck down.
Yeah.
You got to pick up.
We went to Miami Beach and we didn't like it.
No?
Last year we went to Miami Beach and we didn't like it at all.
Oh, you have
Maybe
to
a little
visit the
too
right
wild.
places, gentlemen.
Yeah,
in
like-
Miami Beach.
Yeah, you should have gone to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're a year before. So now we got Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Ed
What's
Chen.
up, Ed?
Ed's with us. We have another special guest. Ed, comics on.
Cannabis.
Ed, I saw
Cannabis.
Ed at the bar before, and I had said, yeah,
you
everyone's talking
been
about how
here?
good of a game this is going to be.
This is not going to be a great. Does anyone really give a shit about this game?
Hey,
No cursing.
we don't curse on this one.
Oh, we don't?
But you could say crap.
Okay, does anyone give a crap about this game? Kansas City
This is a family show.
and the 49ers, like, could you get, like, the two most, well, they're not boring, but nobody gives a crap. Nobody gives a crap.
Who's a 49er fan here in the East Coast?
They're what?
Who's a 49er fan on the East Coast?
The only time you'll be maybe a 49ers fan is if
Montana.
you know what?
Montana.
Well, here's the thing.
My wife's a 49er
The
fan.
Patriots, you know what? Yeah, the Patriots had Garoppolo. He unceremoniously left because he got traded because Brady wanted to stay. So you probably have some East Coast fans that like the 49ers because of Garoppolo. You like I can understand that, but outside of
How
that,
about Kansas City? Gotta love Kansas City barbecue.
Mahomes is an absolute beast.
But you gotta love Kansas City barbecue.
you gotta love Kansas City bar.
Oh,
You
yeah.
Gotta love it.
This is the way I vote on the game. Who's got the better food?
Well, you know what? If you don't go by, that's what you need to go by. Who's got the best
City.
food?
Kansas
Kansas
you
City
gotta go to
barbecue or
steaks.
San Francisco seafood?
Well, now what about
Kansas City.
Wouldn't the Super Bowl fans like to see Garoppolo leave the Patriots? Tom Brady doesn't make it into the Super Bowl, and Garoppolo wins the Super Bowl. How poetic would that be?
That would be.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like a symphony of words.
I don't
Symphony
even
of
know.
words. That would be very
I don't
poetic.
even know how good Garoppolo is in the playoffs.
gonna find out.
Well, in the playoffs, he hasn't really done anything.
Hasn't done anything.
No, because half the play calls have been like 70% run, which is okay.
But not today.
I
It's
would
been
have
working.
Not
you think
today.
You think it's going to be different today, or you think at least going to
Well,
stick with the plan?
Today they're going to.
It got them there.
The Kansas City is going to end up stopping the run for 49ers. So if they're going to get beat, it's going to have to be Garoppolo to
Pass
do
it
it.
I like
up.
this. I like
But at
this
the same
analysis.
time, on the other
Now
end,
we're
there-
getting deep.
We're
We're
getting
getting
in.
Ed's
The
getting
nuts
deep.
and bolts.
Ed's getting deep into the game here.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm getting deep into the game, but I had a.
Are you watching the game? You gonna watch it?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I got an early start there. You
Yeah.
know, it's a. Like I said, it's a. Once
I'm-
again.
hey, thanks for coming. I'm glad you made it.
Oh
I'm
no!
glad we-
Thank you for having us.
You know?
My co-host is here
Yep.
too. Derek is here
Derek?
too. Let's see if a mic
Derek, you
there,
hopping
too,
in?
So I don't know. He was
Hey!
supposed to have a mic there too. So,
I
but
think
Derek
that-
will be chiming
yeah,
in as
yeah.
well. But this is exciting. I mean,
It is
there's nothing-
exciting.
There's nothing cooler than Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the food.
I think there's nothing cooler than being retired on Super Bowl Sunday.
And Super Bowl Sunday. He's got to throw that in there. The guy's got to throw that in. I got a long time of being. I'm gonna work till like I'm like.
You know what?
I turn into like a
You see
Buddhist
how
monk.
like cool and like I'm very relaxed
You
Yeah.
are very.
because I don't have to call out sick tomorrow.
Yeah.
I saw the second I walked in and you're wearing that shirt. I
Grateful
saw
Dead
how
shirt
relaxed
is
you
a
are.
flag of a retired man.
Yes.
It,
I
that's
always
a flag.
Well, I figured this is a nice shirt because it has a little Kansas City, has a little
It's America
San Francisco.
and a lot of America. And it's,
lot
I'll
of
tell
America.
you what, the tie-dye shirt is the flag of a
And the-
retired man, and I
and-
think it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
And the Grateful Dead never played the Super Bowl.
Nothing says Super
Travesty.
Bowl more than the Grateful Dead. Let me.
Yeah. And you know what? They never played.
Nothing. Like when you're.
When you're
I don't know what
talking-
the two have
when
to
you're
do. I
talking
mean,
football,
How about
Grateful Dead.
cannabis?
Great-
How about
Grateful Dead.
cannabis in the Grateful
Trucking.
Dead?
Cannabis and the Grateful Dead. There. That's. I'll cheers to that.
Now they go hand
Now
in
we're
hand.
They go hand in hand. That's what.
Yeah, hand in hand. And
Speaking of retired, how do you feel about retired numbers, sport-wise? We all know Kobe's number just got retired through a few
Both
teams.
of his numbers.
Both of his numbers, 8 and
Yeah.
24. What the famously,
retired numbers for who?
I'm like, just what do you think
Yankees?
about doing that? as
Team
far as
league-wide
teams doing
numbers.
Yankees?
that? Do you
Sure, let's talk
Football?
Yankees.
like? Are the Yankees eventually going to run out of numbers?
Do the
to
Yankees
retire?
retire too many numbers?
Yeah. Yeah, because the guy this year got number 6A. The guy from the minors. He's now number 6A.
Yeah.
Because they
Clint Frazier. Clint Frazier is.
Yeah, because they retired. Because
0.4.
the Yankees retired Roy White's number. So he was known. So they have to give the guy 6A.
Yes.
So or 6, and then the other guy's 6AA. So that means that he's 6A.
Just keep going with the A's.
Yeah, AAA, A. Get it? A.
I got you. Yeah.
I just made that up.
But like, how ceremonious is it that when
And
people
then-
retire numbers, now that so many people's numbers have been retired, specifically, I guess, in the Yankees organization?
Yeah, they have too many retired, but they have a long history.
Is Posada?
The Devils, I'm a Devils. I have season tickets to the Devils. They only have 4 retired numbers.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. It's special.
Well, it's like the standard. I think the Yankees, like, they retired Bernie Williams' number, and I like Bernie as a
Bernie
player,
too,
but
but-
do you retire his number? No.
Is he?
I don't think so.
Is he a Babe Ruth? Is he even a Jeter? Like no.
No.
Right, he's...
Yeah, you don't
He's
retire.
great.
You can't retire everybody.
You can't.
I think the argument. I think the argument right now is it's too easy to retire someone's number. It's like you got to achieve something great.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's right now
Yeah.
people are.
It's like the Hall of
getting
Fame.
involved. It's like the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly.
Like who just got inducted to the Football Hall of Fame? Does anybody know?
Oh, the Cowboys. Your guy.
Troy Aikman.
No.
Hey.
Did he?
No.
Who was the
Oh,
guy?
he's gotta be in already.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson, the
Jimmy
coach.
Johnson,
Yeah.
the coach.
Well, yeah, he should be in the Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
well, he should be in
Right.
the Hall of Fame. But
Yeah, he should definitely be in the Hall.
but the other guy who got there was another guy.
Oh, O.J. Simpson.
Right. He's probably in.
Yeah, he's probably.
He was probably in before all
Is
that.
the juice in the
juice?
Is
The juice is gotta be.
Nordberg in the Hall of Fame?
They don't discriminate. Oh, it was Baseball Hall of Fame. So Jeter got in.
Right.
And Larry Walker.
Larry Walker.
Larry
yeah.
Walker.
Now Larry
yeah.
Walker
Right.
is a good player,
Right.
but he's not a Hall of Famer. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Well, he is. Agreed.
He literally is now.
Well, now he is,
Yeah.
but he's not really a Hall of Famer.
I wouldn't have thought
So
it,
we were
but-
saying what they're going to have to do is they're going to have another wing of Hall of Famers and then
Tier 2.
and the Hall of Famers, like
The actual
so,
Hall.
Right, like you walk to the Hall of Fame and you see these
You
players.
see like
The guys
600
that,
players, and then
the
you
guys that
actually got-
almost made it.
It's like a Hall A.
yeah, Hall A, and then you got the Hall of Fame.
The Hall, no letters, just
Yeah,
straight
just,
Hall.
just the Hall, like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig.
I love
and
it.
then you got Larry Walker and the other one, like
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Yes.
and the guy last year, who was the guy last year got in? Are you a
Who was
baseball
that last
guy?
year?
I'm a baseball. I'm a New York Mets guy.
It's too bad.
I'm a
Too
Mets
bad.
guy.
What do you think? What do you think Pete Alonso is going to do this year?
I'm sorry.
Pete Alonso. How do you feel about him this year?
Alonso's not going to have
There's
a month.
Retired guy rule. We don't talk about the Mets.
Oh wow.
too touchy.
No, just kidding. No.
We don't talk. I think Alonso's not going to.
He's not going to live up to.
I like baseball.
I mean, he's going to hit.
He's going to.
The
He's
guy,
a
the guy
monster.
is good. The guy is good for like 280. He's going
polar
to hit
bear.
maybe.
I like the
You're
Mets.
looking at it maybe 280. The guy's going to hit over 30 home runs.
Where's
You're looking
Johnny?
at how
He's
many
still great. I mean,
RBIs.
he's
You're
still
looking
going to
at-
be a great player.
He's going to be a great player. Yeah, he's not going to live up to being like rookie of the year numbers. I'm more interested in seeing how DeGrom's going to do. The best pitcher in baseball happens to be on the New York Mets, which is that's really awesome. But
How about
I have to see
Lopez?
how he's doing. What?
The closer.
You know what? I don't want to talk their bullpen. Their bullpen last year was supposed to be okay, and they were absolute trash. So this year, I don't even know
But
what they have to even go on.
the closer's working with Pedro Martinez.
Yeah.
So
Pedro Martinez. What's the story with Pedro
He's
Martinez?
working with the closer.
he's working with Lopez or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Who's the?
Is he going to go out there and pitch for him? Because I don't know if he can help too much.
Well, they said he was tipping his pitches.
Wait, what?
We know
How do you
about that.
how do you tip your
Astros-
pitches at that level? No, I
Dump one out for the
understand.
Astros
but, I mean,
there.
when you're a professional
by the way,
baseball
can I give
player
a-
in the
can I
major
give a
leagues,
quick- give a
how are you
quick-
tipping your pitches?
Well, like you have like little
A little tick.
idiosyncrasies.
No, I understand how it
Can I give a
happens.
quick shout out, a quick spoiler for tonight's Super Duper Bowl? If you're not going to make it out,
No,
One of the,
no.
Can I please? We have a Jose Altuve jersey that I actually owned because I liked him, and we're gonna cut it up and use it as a napkin for wings.
Why?
Hey, because he's a cheater.
It's a great move.
Oh, he's a cheater.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry.
We're in the game of
I'm
baseball.
sorry, I got in trouble. So you have an Altuve jersey?
I bought an Altuve jersey because he was my favorite player for a while. I really liked him. I was growing up Yankees
Great
fan, but
story
I also
on
loved
them.
the Astros in the National League.
Yeah.
And then they obviously became an American League team. But growing up, I loved them as a National League team. I was a big fan. Loved Jose Altuve. Loved his work ethic. I thought he was a great player.
I always liked the little guy.
Yeah,
he
he's a
still
little
is.
guy,
He
and he
still
still
is.
is.
He's
Freddie
still a great
Patek.
But like
player.
the cheating just got to me. And
All right,
How do you know he cheated?
Here's the thing.
so the thing that really got to me with him was the video of him running home with we watched it the other night.
Yeah, he won't take off
has
the
the
jersey.
little buzzer thing under his shirt.
Yeah.
And he
But that was
really-
to check his heartbeat.
maybe. But he's closing his jersey when he's running home in the video. It's very clear, and he's telling the guys,
waving
he's
his
saying,
finger.
He's
No,
saying, "Don't rip my
No,
shirt
no,
off." And
no.
he's pointing to it because I have
that-
this
so that
thing.
means-
Was he
that he
pointing
had-
to it too? I just saw that he was
No.
he pointing to it too? I
Yeah.
said he just didn't want to take it off. When I saw it, okay, I was
I
all
know,
right.
it
You know
was
what?
weird.
I don't want somebody ripping off my shit and seeing my man titties. Like that's not what
He does not. First of all, he does not have man. You know he doesn't. He's built like a
I thought he
small
was-
brick.
I thought he was getting like a heart thing, like they were monitoring his heart.
I can understand.
I'm with you at 100%. I don't want people like
Ripping
showing my bare
shirt off.
chest to people.
I could understand it.
But watch it again, and you can see
You can
read
kind of
his
see that
lips.
he says like
I
he
don't know.
kind of like.
I'd have to pay him
hints
to
it.
take off my, rip off my shirt.
Oh yeah, you're gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
And
But
here's
one
the
way
thing-
or another, you're paying for
You're
it.
the thing about it.
I just gotta say, none of us have Jose Altuve's physique. I mean,
Yeah.
No. Well, here's the thing
not
about
like
I don't know.
has to be
Ming
a
might.
badass.
We're all
Ming
much
might.
taller
Ming
than
might.
him.
Ming might.
Ming doesn't.
Ming does. I think.
as he shoves
We're
an
saying-
olive
we're
in
saying
his-
you-
Ming
like,
has
look
it.
at this
Ming,
guy.
yeah, there it is. Ming has the Altuve.
See, the pitches were apparently they were off on the
Ming
pitches. They
drinks
did all that.
Fago. There's no way he has Jose Altuve's
Even
physique.
if the pitches were tipped, even if the pitches were like they knew that a fastball's coming.
Oh, they knew they
it's
were
still
coming.
hard to do. It's still hard to
No.
do because you don't know where the ball's really going.
No, but they would just lay off. I've seen a
They would
couple of
lay
at
off.
bats.
It
They
is
just
weird.
didn't swing at breaking
Yeah.
pitches.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is
Could
like,
you
that's
imagine if Aaron
enough.
Judge and Sanchez knew a slider was coming?
Oh my God!
How
Forget
many
it. Game
pitches
over.
did they swing?
Game
The
over.
Kraken, he'd hit one out of the
That's
stadium.
the biggest downfall for the Yankees is they're swinging at everything.
They swing at everything.
Yeah.
So
That's the way the game is now. The game's changed.
Yeah.
It's just home run or bust.
Derek.
Oh yeah, we had Derek here. We
There he is. He's
What's
in.
up? The co of
I think they're all
comics
cheating,
on
so.
cannabis.
Everyone's cheating.
Comics on Cannabis
Everyone's
are here.
cheating.
So what
If
are
you're
the
not cheating, you're not trying. Classic
Yeah.
quote by
Guys, we made
somebody.
some
Yeah.
major prop bets today.
I
You know
really,
what?
I
I
really
heard-
We made a whole thing of prop bets.
I heard the one where didn't one of you guys say? I started laughing. I was
We
like,
have the prop
so what
bets
are the,
here.
what are the odds on someone that's going to get the coronavirus?
As one of the
in the stadium.
Is that really on the line?
Yeah, no, that's on the
That's
paper.
on the line.
Rich said it. It's on the paper.
that's a bet you can make.
Yeah. What is the odds?
That's a great odds. Those are great odds. That's a lot of people that are.
You know what the other
Yeah.
question, the other odds was, what is the odds that someone will get the coronavirus from the Miami on the plane on the way home?
Ooh.
What are the odds that someone's going to make an inappropriate joke about Ming having the coronavirus tonight?
Or me?
I would take that bet.
You know, I was actually saying that I did a set the other day, and I was like,
I do have
Ming,
masks.
Ming would appreciate this. I did a set, and I was like, Asians and like the Asians just leaps and bounds, right? We have Crazy Rich Asians. We have that boy band BTS. We have we
guys are
have
having a moment.
Aquafina, right? We were just leaps and bounds.
guys are on top.
And then
Parasite,
along
the
comes
movie
the fucking Parasite, and along comes the Corona fucking virus.
Just
And that
crushes us.
destroys us.
We were flying so high.
destroys us.
I feel bad. I feel bad. Like it's
Yeah.
not fair to you guys.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like a crazy Asian.
You're lucky. He's got more Asian than me, doesn't he? Look at him.
It's all those mimosas.
So yeah,
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw or Ming or Azia. Did you any of you guys see Parasite?
I saw it. Yeah, I loved it.
The
Loved
Acad-
it.
Did you
Never
guys
saw
see
it.
Parasite?
Great.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
haven't-
retired. You can watch it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, you're retired.
never
You
heard
can
of it.
watch-
God, you've
It's
probably
great.
seen everything.
I never
You
heard
should
of
watch every movie
never heard of
that's
Parasite.
nominated for the
Did you
Academy.
watch
You
it?
never. Twice.
what is it
It's
about?
phenomenal.
So
Phenomenal
good.
movie. Yeah.
Wait,
It is
don't
so-
tell me it's about a
Yeah,
parasite.
don't. It's what?
Is it about a retired guy, parasite?
It's.
Because
Sort of,
retired
no,
guys.
sort of. It sort of is.
Oh, because retired
So this
guys,
guy just retires, and then he
he-
gets sick.
and he
Can
gets a
we write
parasite.
a movie called The Retiree and it could be like an adventure movie, like a
And like nothing happens.
some
He just like goes and walks to the golf course. He takes the golf cart out of his driveway and drives to the golf
takes
course.
a walk.
Yeah, well that's
He just
Elmer.
takes
Elmer
a
has a golf
5 mile
cart.
Goes to the dog park.
He just takes a walk.
Without the dog.
Meets up with his friends at the bagel
The
shop.
first scene is
You know
like,
what? That is-
and he calls his
that's-
friend. He's like, "You want to go for a walk?"
That is sad. I do go to the dog park without a dog.
That's pretty funny.
You see the text dots, and it's just want to walk. Meet me outside.
You're retired. Do you golf?
Yeah, I golf.
That's an insane
you a-
question.
Wow. I mean,
He has
Of course
a
I golf.
podcast called The Retire Guys. You know this guy's
Golfing is yeah.
I
Golfing.
don't know.
He's hitting the
There's
links.
people that I know are retired that can't stand golf. I'm pretty
right. You're
Really?
Yeah. Are you a good golfer? I mean, do you actually have? Do you
I have
actually
a set of
What's the
clubs.
handicap?
You have a set of clubs?
My
That makes you a
handicap is golfing.
This guy.
No, my handicap. I think
You actually have a handicap? You're good?
my handicap is probably 12.
You're a scratch golfer.
12?
Aren't you? This guy, I'm not gonna hit
Yeah?
the pitch.
So you're in the 80s.
80s.
Okay.
Mid-80s.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, we could afford to learn something.
Chris
you-
over
what do
there.
you-
Chris, the retired guy.
Can we do a?
He's the golfer.
What's your? You have a handicap?
Me these days,
you
I'm like
golf too?
100. I'm hitting around 100. I don't know. I guess my
Well,
handicap would
I'm
be like
very
a
bad at
30.
radio,
Have you
but I'm
golf?
not good.
I want to get more into it. I actually
depends.
want to get into
Like,
it.
you know,
Live podcast golfing. Let's
like
do
we
it.
golf, and then it depends.
Oh,
like
dude,
Golfcast.
a podcast golf outing.
Golfcast.
There you go.
A podcast golf outing.
That's it.
a shared
I
universe
know just
golf
the
outing.
course.
Oh, a shared universe golf outing.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Hey,
perfect.
I'm retired. I can run that.
Yeah, can you work that out for us?
Yeah, you know what? And I
Cruise
golf outing.
Farms.
Oh, Cruise Farms is. That's. the way
They'd love
go.
to have us,
Oh
I'm sure.
my God, yeah.
They
Cruise
would.
Farms?
They would. Yeah.
Come on, anything
Yeah,
That's
goes
the way to
there.
go.
I've been running our golf outing
Yeah,
from
Cruise
our high
Farms.
school friends for 35 years.
Are you serious now? What do you
High
guys? What do you guys
school.
play?
Wait, you have a golf outing?
35 years we've been playing together. 16 of us from high school.
That is awesome.
Wow, so you really are good. You probably really are a good golfer.
Well, that doesn't mean I'm good. I mean, it means I run it.
Right.
I'm the.
Yeah, but to
I'm the
run it,
grand
I mean, you
poobah.
must not play it, and
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. Well, I'm not the best one. I'm in the middle.
I can't
So
even.
Chris is good. He's
What
a
better
good
place
golfer.
to be than the middle?
I can't even tee off with the like when I tee off. I
But-
can't even tee off
but
with
then-
the. I need the 3. I can't even knock off with the driver. It goes everywhere. So
But then
no
again,
control
as
whatsoever.
they say, it depends. Is it a little smoky before or what?
Of course.
Oh, the smoky, then it gets better.
Really? I get worsey.
Chris, can you get a test of that? A little smoky for the golf outing. We
Derek-
don't. We don't partake, but some of the fellas
Derek
do.
here. Derek here is a master at the Top Golf.
really?
The
Yeah, I can
whole-
always
Oh, that's awesome.
You roll that ball.
No, that's
We went to Top Golf once, never again.
no, that's
Top golf. Oh, I'm thinking of Golden Tee.
Golden Tee. Yeah.
Oh, you never been to Top Golf?
Bar.
No.
Oh, the
Top
Golden
Golf
Tee,
is
the bar.
Downstairs?
It's
No,
like a
golden
video
tee
game.
where
It's
you
just
roll
like
the
you're in
ball
a
out.
video
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Oh, that's a
I played
go-go
that
bar, the
before.
Golden
It's
Tee.
like bowling. It's bowling. It's golf bowling.
Oh no,
Yeah.
sorry, that was the wet tee.
The wet tee.
Yeah, the wet tee.
Well done, you.
The wet gold tee.
Hashtag
As a matter of
retired.
fact, that might be a good place for the Super Bowl party next year.
Interesting. Interesting.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
That's in Neptune.
Yeah.
The wet tee.
The wet tee. What is that?
It's a bar.
Really?
Sounds like a
Oh, it's a
car wash.
nudie bar?
Yeah, everybody gets wet.
It actually.
Well, it turns into one.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it actually used
I like
to be.
that.
I don't know if it's still there. It's in Neptune City.
It's that bar where everyone holds their cigarette lighters up to the sprinklers.
Yes, yes, it does. Hey, I don't want to. I know you guys already talked about it, but I love sports betting as well. So,
Yes.
what are some of these?
Oh, you wanna know some
Oh
of
yeah,
the props?
you want to go through them?
Well,
let's see what Ed
I don't know if
thinks.
we're gonna do all of them. I don't want to rehash what you guys
We'll go
did.
quick.
But I'm so curious.
Give him some of the best ones, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
The best-
Well,
Because if you know me, if anyone knows me, I'm like a really big sports bettor. So
You know who Demi Lovato is?
yes,
classic prop bet.
Over and under 2 minutes.
Oh, the
Look,
national
this
anthem.
is, you'll be the tiebreaker.
Can I-
How's
can I
this?
give you some info on it?
You guys will be the tiebreaker. We have already
done
picked.
She's done it 5 times, and 3 times it's gone under 5 minutes.
So today,
Only
So do we
twice.
fade it?
Only twice has
Wait,
she
wait,
gone over.
So over under 2 minutes.
What are the odds on the over/unders? That it was.
we
like
have no
last 110.
odds. We're just saying
there's
yes or
odds.
no.
Oh, yes or no. Okay.
50-50.
We'll go with the trend. We'll go under.
Is that what we
This is a
did?
tricky question
Is that what we did?
because
way
the
it's
question
worded.
is,
I mean,
will
I'll
Demi
go
Lovato
with the trend. I'll go with the trend and go under.
Will she
Complete.
complete the national anthem in less than 2 minutes? So yes
Yeah.
or no?
He's saying no.
I'm saying no. Well, if she completed it in less than
So-
See?
she'll
It's very
go under the
tricky,
2
very
minutes.
tricky.
So if Demi Lovato
Very
has
tricky.
a heart attack and
And you haven't even
dies in
spoken-
the
you haven't
middle of
had
the
a
national
little-
anthem,
Oh, no, I did. If you guys want.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
you win.
yeah.
It should be-
Right, because
Yeah,
she'll
the
never
medical-
finish it.
She'll never
That's why we
complete it.
have to, because retired
Like
guys
infinite
in
amount
medical
of time.
marijuana is big.
Do you partake
That'll really skew the odds for
in
next
the
year.
wonderful
I can
plant we
get
call?
medical marijuana for my back.
And you should. And you know what? Together, we should make your back feel better.
Yeah.
That sounded really weird, though. Sounded a little fucking creepy, didn't it?
I used that line once before.
Whoa, Ed.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's-
so here we go. All right, the
Okay,
next
so,
one.
under 2 minutes.
All right, we're gonna
Demi Lovato.
say
Okay, I'm with
Um,
you. Did you go over or did
I don't remember what happened.
I know that I'm.
How's the
opposite
first touchdown going to be scored? Touchdown,
first-
field goal, or safety?
Wait, what's the question? Is it gonna be a?
How
is
is
it
the
gonna be-
first points?
It's going to be a
Oh,
field
yeah.
goal.
It'll be a
How's,
fi-
the,
it'll
how's
be
the
a-
first touchdown going to be scored?
Yeah, I was.
Touchdown,
I was,
field goal, or
You
safety?
kind of got me there.
How's the first score going to be made?
Yeah, how's the first score going to be?
Field
Touchdown,
goal.
field goal, or safety?
What variety?
I'll even go on the deep end and say it could be a safety.
Yeah.
I like
Wow,
that.
that's
And
big
those
money.
are good odds.
That's big money.
Yeah, it could be a
Okay.
safety.
Who do you think's? Let me ask you. Who do you think's gonna score the first touchdown?
Well, that's.
Give me a name.
It's gonna be Kansas City.
I know, but
City.
who?
KC.
But who?
Oh, who's gonna score a touchdown?
Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
It's gonna be Mahomes. He's gonna run it in for 5 yards.
Mahomes is going to run it in.
He says
All right,
that's
now,
what
if
you
you
have.
bet $5 on that,
And
you will win $1,200.
Yep. $5.
Really?
$5.
Can you
bet.
show me where I
He's
can
gonna
put
run it in.
$5?
I could show you. Yeah, we'll do
He's
that.
gonna run it
Let's
in.
do that.
Definitely do
Wow.
that.
Here, give me 5. I'll put it
I
down.
think, I'm not.
I know that didn't sound like someone who knew
I don't
what they
know
were
if-
doing.
I don't know if I'm going to be wrong or right about this. I think he's going to rush. I think he's going to rush for over 100 yards.
All right, well, we'll put you down for a yes on that one.
Yeah, I think he's going to rush for over 100 yards.
You
I
think
like it.
so?
That's what we were going with as well.
Is Nick Bosa going to sack him?
Oh, you didn't give us
During
that
the
one.
game?
I just made it up.
That's a good one. that's got to be one.
That's not a bad
You
one.
know why? Because actually, I picked Nick for MVP. I picked
Really?
Nick Bosa as the MVP.
Did you?
Yeah,
are those
$925 for $1
So
bet.
then you got to say yes on that.
That's who you picked as your MVP?
Yes, I
So
picked
he's
Nick
going to have
Bosa.
three. He's going to have
Who's
3
your MVP?
sacks.
I picked Kelsey.
Mahomes.
Oh, really?
Mahomes.
I picked Kelsey. Really?
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mahomes for me.
Damn, you picked someone else before.
No, I didn't.
For
What do you
MVP,
think?
I picked Kittle. Well,
Well,
because we
listen,
were picking
Taylor.
Kittle.
Listen, if you're gonna
It's gonna be
pick a
Kittle.
receiver, if you're gonna pick a receiver on the Chiefs, I think it's foolish because they're gonna give it to Mahomes
I'm going Mahomes.
because he's gonna have a better gain in the receiver more than likely.
Right, sure. Yeah, I'm going Mahomes.
Yeah,
We're going Kelsey.
yeah.
I like Kelsey. Yeah.
I went Bosa because I think Bosa's going to have 4 sacks. He's going to return a touchdown for fumble for a
Well,
touchdown.
then, yes.
Wow,
Then,
he's
yes,
picking a big
definitely
game.
he's
I think he's going to have a big game.
What do you think?
I think so too.
No, who's your MVP?
I think so too.
Who's your MVP?
Yes.
He said who's going to score first. I was
Oh,
talking about Kansas
You were saying who?
Kansas City. Well, who thinks going to Kansas
I
City?
said Mahomes.
Mahomes is here's a
Mahomes.
Mahomes. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, $5. Put it down, man. You can make
Lay it down.
All right.
What
Lay
did
it-
you say,
lay it down.
$925? Would you say $925?
$1,200 for $5.
$1,200.
I actually put also $5 on Garoppolo. You get $2,200. If you bet $100, you'd make $24,000.
Oh, my
If
God.
Garoppolo's the MVP, Bill
We're
Belichick
talking
is going to be
big
very,
money.
very happy.
Yeah.
He's going to be gloating.
Who's
and-
Belichick?
Oh, shit. Props. The greatest coach ever played the game. How about that?
Yeah, that's
Did
right.
you see him at Gronk's beach party?
You know,
or
I
whatever
heard
it was?
about
Oh,
that.
he did a
What-
cake stand.
Yeah,
Did you see the picture of him
Belichick?
now?
Yeah, he did a cake
It's the
stand.
funniest picture ever. He looks like to see him outside of his element without that sleeveless hoodie is insane.
You know, whether we like it or not, he is the best coach that ever walked.
Oh, yeah,
He's
definitely.
the best
He's not better than
who?
Vince
Jimmy?
Lombardi.
No, he is.
He is?
Yeah.
He taught the Astros everything they know.
He deflated that gate.
Oh, you know that whole cheating deflate.
Yeah,
I'm not even a
Belichick is
Patriots
good.
fan. I'm a Giants.
Not
fan.
even that. Just before the Deflategate was the videotaping
But
of other
everybody does it.
teams.
You know how fast the NFL dropped that, and why did they drop it so fast? It was because nobody
Wait.
wanted to be investigated by the NFL. Because I think everybody did it. Think about that. They did that right. The taping, and nobody even. It just got dropped like that.
What
and it was
did?
because
The Super Bowl?
No. When the whole videotaping thing with Bill Belichick and the Patriots, it got dropped immediately.
Oh, well, that was this year's. I'm talking about whatever, like 10 years ago, whatever.
Deflategate.
I think in general, I think it gets
But
dropped. because
I
they
also
all
think
do it.
I
They
also
all
think
do
you're
it.
right. I think that's why the players aren't getting suspended in baseball,
baseball?
because
They
so
don't
many
wanna-
teams do the
yeah.
same thing.
Right.
But
Oh,
how come in
Beltran got- he
baseball?
got the shaft.
Here's a question in baseball.
Yeah.
Beltran
A
got
lot
the
of guys
shaft.
did. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
like they just didn't want
lot
to
of guys
deal
did.
with the
Right.
So how
publicity
come in
stuff.
baseball? Now, to me, I think it's worse than steroids.
Me
This
too,
cheating
man.
thing.
Me too. Me
But-
too.
And I think it's worse than Pete Rose. But
Me too.
how come there's no names, but A-Rod's name was leaked for steroids?
No names for what? Like a player doing it?
Yeah.
Well, there are. I think
Well, for
Altuve's in it.
Stringer?
No
Bregman.
clear cut.
They said
You're right, though.
Bregman.
No one's
What's
being
this? Right,
prosecuted.
you're right. It's
Yeah,
not.
I
yeah.
actually heard that Stringer,
Stringer.
Stringer?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, Stringer's the coach.
Yeah,
of the
who
women's-
cares?
Yeah.
He's not a
Who cares?
Yankee.
He's a fuck.
Yeah,
He's
but
a cheater.
Yeah.
I
Frickin'
don't-
cheater.
They're all
Frickin'
Apparently they're all
cheater.
cheaters.
Cheater.
Yeah, but I actually heard that
Somebody
at
actually
home,
didn't vote for Jeter.
I left out the ing.
I actually
Yeah.
heard at home he it was 70% of the sliders he let go. At home.
Yeah.
On the road, it was only 30% of the sliders.
Yeah, and
what
Altuve
does that
hit
tell you?
260 on the road also.
So what does that tell you?
It tells you
Yeah,
they
he
were
was
banging that
beast
drum in the
mode.
dugout. You can hear it for yourself. There's so many videos out there.
You know, Derek brings up a good point. I think
bad.
you guys talked about that, right? There was one writer that didn't vote Derek Jeter in. For
Right. Well, they do that.
Surprisingly, not a Boston writer.
Yeah.
You know, did
All
they
the
announce who it was?
Boston
Did they
writers.
find out who it was?
But he said he
Somebody that
thought he
wanted
checked his
Bonds or
name.
somebody.
They what?
He said he thought he checked his name.
It was a hanging Chad. But no, the reason why they do that, up until last year,
He's getting funny. Did you just take him outside?
It's because he's,
no, but you can-
he's getting drunk. That's
up
good.
until there's a point where I'm really funny and then I get really stupid.
Fine line there, right? We're about to cross that one.
bridge.
Hold on, is that on the
rest of
prop
that
bets?
What's that?
Is that on the prop
The
bets?
odds,
When will
yeah.
Steve stop being funny?
It's pretty much an hour into you hanging out
Will
with
Steve make
them.
it to the first quarter of the Super Bowl?
Oh God, I hope
Oof.
so.
For Taylor's
say
sake, I hope
over-under.
so.
I blank and hope so.
No, but the reason why they don't vote 100% is because Babe Ruth never got 100%.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
why there's always one writer or two writers that
That's what
like
it
Nolan
said.
Ryan didn't get 100%. The first person to ever get 100% was
Mariano
Mariano
Rivera.
Rivera
And they
last
also-
year, and I think only because he was clear cut best
Clear cut.
player at the position.
They also
cut.
say that.
But he's a closer. That's the thing, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
I get it.
There's no closer better
I
than
get
to
it.
touch him.
I get it.
Can I ask you a question?
There's better
What does
shortstops
that
than
have to
Jeter.
do with the Super
And I'm
Bowl?
I don't know how we got here.
We're
You
just
know
talking
what?
sports.
It's all
that's
about glory, guts,
We're
and
talking
the
sports.
game.
See, the sports guy's taking over.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let's go back prop bets. So we're talking. We got Lovato. We got
Talking about sports. Back
MVP,
to the
Wait.
we
Let
got-
me ask you this: what's the Super Bowl have to do with being retired? Let's talk some retired stuff.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, we just talked golf, right? So I mean,
Well,
that's,
golf is a retired guy.
yeah, golf,
Bowling.
as a golf,
I don't
bowling.
Bad back.
I know a lot of people are trying to get the Super Bowl changed to Saturday so they don't have to go to work Monday. This guy, he doesn't care.
They should have
We don't
started
care.
that years
Retired guys
ago.
don't
When,
care.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's pretty
Or
stupid not to
President's
do that.
Day.
Actually,
President's Day.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Saturday. That doesn't
Yeah,
sound
just move
right.
the Super Bowl a week.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right at all.
No.
Super Bowl Saturday.
I
It is
think,
weird.
I
President
think
doesn't
they said.
ring.
I think they said statistically,
Are you working tomorrow?
Super Bowl
Who's-
Monday.
who's going to work
is
tomorrow?
one of the
biggest days.
Is
Oh,
one of the
sick
biggest
days.
days that people actually
Call
sick
out.
days. It's
Yeah.
that, and,
Yeah.
and it's something
Are you gonna
else. Yes. Probably not. I already started.
I took a
Yeah.
vacation. I already take a vacation every year.
if I had sick days, I'd take one.
No. Well, there's not a lot of people here, but
You guys going to work tomorrow?
no. Nope.
All right. So what are prop
Nobody's
bets
going
we
to-
got here?
All right,
I'm
other
so
ones?
curious. Oh wait, no, these
All
are
right, here's
real
a-
prop bets, right?
Yeah, these are real ones. How many players will attempt to pass? Over 2
Players.
and a half.
How many,
Including
players? Oh, that's funny.
That means
Two quarterbacks.
That means will someone other than a quarterback throw a pass?
Yeah, one. There'll be one. There'll be
See?
one.
That's
trick
what we
play,
did.
yeah.
Okay, we said
There'll
that.
be one trick. There'll be one play.
Okay,
like that.
this is a good one. How long will the longest touchdown be? Over 47 yards?
Oh, I'm interested to
No,
hear
it'll
what
be
it has
under.
to say on this.
Under?
It'll be under 4.
Under.
We all said over.
We all said over, yeah.
I think it'll be over too.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Yeah,
under.
There you
we-
go. The
we-
Mahomes
You
guy.
think it's gonna
The
be a
Mahomes
Mahomes?
guy.
Mahomes, yeah.
Sammy
there-
Watkins. It's going to be a weird Sammy Watkins situation where
There it is. Everybody's secondary is going to be all tight.
Yes.
It's going to be like an
But-
asshole.
but also, like-
Tighten it up
like we
so
talked about
nobody. Nobody. I'm telling you right-
nobody on Sammy Watkins.
No one's gonna like.
Right, but
it's
someone
gonna be
always
tough.
gets through
I
that.
picked Sammy Watkins also as MVP.
Okay.
It
You
could
got two
also be
MVPs. I
that.
don't know if
I'm
you can
with
have
that.
that, but two
I will
MVPs.
agree
All
with
right.
you on that.
It could also be an interception or a punt return.
Yep.
kick
Oh, that's
return.
true too. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Will there be a missed field goal?
Yes.
Will there be
No.
a short field goal? Or will there be a field goal under
Like
27 yards? That's inside the 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will there
Yes.
be a field goal off the crossbar? Or
No.
no?
Crossbar or any post.
Any post. Crossbar
Any post.
or...
Or
What's
side
the weather in
post.
Miami right now? Anybody even know this?
yeah, we
gorgeous.
knew it
There's
earlier,
got to
but-
be no wind. Just the top of the stadium's
George.
open. I don't know if there's wind.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Oh, here's a punting one. Will there be a punt inside the 5?
Oh, we didn't
Punt
get
inside.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
dropped in the
it's not on
5.
the list, but I knew I had
I
bet
could
this
see
one.
that. You got
Will there be
special
a-
friends.
Got a
will there be a
special
punt
teams going.
down?
Yeah.
A coffin corner kick?
Yeah. Will there be
Sure.
a punt down inside the 5?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Derek?
Will there be a kickoff return past the 40?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Will there be a kickoff return?
Yeah.
That could be an
For a
onside
touchdown?
kick. No, but that could be an onside kick at
just
the end of the
return
game.
past the 40. That means because normally they're down inside. Normally they're through the end zone.
Right,
Yeah,
but what if
I would
right.
give that a yeah. I can
what
see
if
that.
there's an
I can see that
onside
happening.
kick and they recover
see
it
that
on
happening.
like the other team's 45?
Good question.
I think that may happen at the end of the game. An onside kick that can be recovered.
You know
what
what?
is
That's
that?
a good question. I really don't know.
Yeah. You
don't
you
know
gotta
about
think
that.
these things through.
That is a good question. Yeah, onside kick.
All angles. You gotta hit all angles with these bets. They try and trick you.
What was some of the other ones I did? There was a lot of punting ones. over under there was first punt. They're not on the list here, but there's first punt.
First punt.
First punt.
First punt will go to the.
I think it'll go to Kansas City.
Oh, did you like heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads.
Heads. San Francisco, Kansas City. To win the toss. This is actually a big one.
These are just 50-50.
I think it's going to be San Francisco because of all the garbage that Kansas City's been talking.
This is actually a big question because the one who wins the toss gets the ball. And one of the questions is, will the first drive be will the first score be within 6 minutes and 30 seconds?
Oh, right.
So if the
Most teams
49ers
defer now.
So if the 49ers get it, they run.
If you win it, you're going to defer it. You want the ball back. Of
course.
So,
Yeah. Will it be a touchdown on the first series?
No. No.
No.
That's what I said.
Will there be
No.
a score in the first series? Field goal, touchdown, safety.
No.
Agreed.
Defensive game.
Yeah, I think at first it will
I
be.
think so.
You know what?
nerves.
Both defenses are going to be amped up. Both defenses are going to make
That's
sure
what I think.
that they don't.
There'll be
lose the
some
ball.
nerves there at the beginning of the game.
Oh, this
Yeah,
was
psychological
another
thing.
one. Will the 2-minute warning happen at 2 minutes?
Oh, well, it doesn't have to. You're right. If the play is run,
Yeah.
Will it run will it stop? Will it be exactly
I wonder what the
2
odds
minutes?
are on that.
I did bet that one too.
what'd you bet?
the
I
odds?
bet no because I
don't
think
know.
it's gonna. I think it's gonna be like one of those plays where
You're a risk taker.
they stop it at 2:03, then they run a play, and then it's gonna be like a minute 40.
I think that
And I also bet yes, so I can't lose.
perfect.
So I'm gonna win. I'm gonna lose like 20 cents.
You're gonna break even either way.
No, actually, I think I bet.
You're
I
hedging.
don't remember. Yeah, I'm hedging on that one. I don't remember.
You don't want to hedge too much.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Might
But
hedge
that
her
was
out.
one.
There he is.
Hedging is always a good betting strategy. It depends,
Yeah.
If you hedge well or not.
Everybody, you want to hedge a monster bet, not to get off the subject matter, but wow, like the Vegas line for after the Kobe tragedy, and the first game at the Staples Center was yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
They were plus 1,100.
Yeah.
Like nothing, the emotion,
Crazy.
nothing was going to stop them from losing that, and
Yeah.
they
lost.
and they lost.
Yeah.
They lost.
I know you never. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
well,
they were plus 1,100 on the money line.
yeah, that's because they,
Like wow.
it's hard
Like
to play. It's hard to after that. It's
Right.
hard to get
Oh
up.
well, I saw it the other way. I just saw it just full of emotion.
gonna be
We
so
gotta do it
excited.
for Kobe, right? And they're seriously, I would have bet that they would have won
What do you
by
think's
a
going to happen tonight
basketball.
as far as Kobe? They're obviously going to do some sort of tribute, I would imagine.
sorry?
They're obviously going to do. Oh, they did.
Oh, they
I'm saying
did
the
it.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Oh,
it.
Super
for the
Bowl.
Super
yeah, yeah.
Bowl.
I would
yeah.
imagine they would
Yeah,
do some
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
tribute.
Yeah. So
Well, I don't know if
What are they
gonna
gonna do,
I don't think they're
or-
gonna do anything
I don't know.
too much for that.
I don't
only
think they will
because
either, but
the
I
thing
think they'll
is,
do
I don't
something.
think they want to take away from the ceremony
Sure.
of the Super
I think
Bowl.
J-Lo's
But
going to
think
do
someone
something.
I think someone, will
yeah,
do something.
let's
Yeah.
talk halftime shows.
Oh,
Let's
here we
talk
go.
about it.
We haven't talked halftime shows.
Let's do it.
And this
Okay.
is what most
So we
retired
got-
guys like.
So we got
Halftime
J-Lo
show.
and Shakira, like for
I don't even
for
know who
guys.
Shakira is.
So for
Shakira?
guys,
Shakira?
so for guys,
Baby, when you talk like that.
Yeah.
big time,
Yeah, Shakira.
big time.
With Shakira and J-Lo?
Yeah, big
Oh,
time.
really?
Both
For
of
you
them.
guys your age?
Oh
that's
yeah,
our
around high
wheelhouse.
school. That's when both of these
That's our wheelhouse.
both these women started hitting the scene.
Ah. So will Alex Rodriguez be on stage?
No, not on
That's a-
stage.
that's a
no.
prospect.
He'll be shown on
We call him
camera for sure.
Do you remember what we call him growing up?
Oh, Big Juicy.
Big Juicy.
Big Juicy.
Yeah,
When we go to Yankees
Juicy.
games, we'd call
Big
him
Juicy. And me and Taylor would yell it from the upper decks,
Come on, Big Juicy.
and then people would look at us like we're
He's
crazy.
juiced
Yeah.
up. He needed to.
Yeah.
We liked him.
Yeah.
We liked
Yeah, I
A-Rod.
liked him.
I love him for trying.
I actually like that.
I loved watching an A-Rod home run. It was a ball
Yeah.
that went into space.
Such a
It was
sweet swing.
There was a
Yeah.
time when he was like, yeah, I don't know if he was juiced up, but he was
His-
diesel.
that was that
Remember,
year.
Like he was.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
That was when
There
he
a
That year that he
type
went
of-
like a.
When he came over from Texas.
He
Yes.
went hit
Yeah, he
160
was
RBIs,
monster.
50 something
That was
home
the year that
runs,
his
hit
swing is
300
just-
Yeah, he
something.
was- he was
absurd.
juiced
Like
up.
he had the sweetest.
Yep, he faded off pretty hard, and it was sad.
You
his
guys are
last
Yankee
season.
fans, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
a baseball fan too, but
Yeah.
I've even talked to Derek
Actually,
about this
yeah.
too. I don't really mind A-Rod, but he really fucked up his career by going to the Yankees.
He
he
messed
could
it
have
up.
went down as the best shortstop ever.
Yeah. If he would have
Could've.
just
Like, I mean,
stayed.
he was on point of being the
For sure.
best.
If he would have just stayed with the
shortstop ever.
Mariners.
Right.
I don't know if
I
he would have
think
stayed
he's
with the
fine with it.
Mariners. He would have been just as fine at the Red Sox. He would have been fine. He would have found a home somewhere where he didn't.
Somebody would have picked him up.
He seems like the type of guy who doesn't care.
What was his number? 13A.
13.2. He's the type of guy I feel like doesn't care as much about legacy as much as making a ton of money and being with J-Lo and being on TV and having his
being in New York.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like
Just
he
goes-
likes the lights.
Well,
and the
didn't he get housed by his first wife? Like he was.
he did.
Yeah, he got. She did it brilliantly because he cheated on her. If I'm correct, he cheated on her.
Yeah.
And then she said, "I forgive him." And then he worked on his new contract. And then after he got his new contract, she's like, "You suck," and she took half of it.
Yeah.
Wasn't he with Madonna for a while?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
That's when they win the World
And then he
Series.
was with that
Kate, we were saying
before
Kate.
J-Lo, I think he was with this like super rich lady, right?
He was with. Yeah, he was with everybody. That guy. I mean, that guy had his
around.
turn.
Hey, Rod,
Male
he's a good-looking
slut.
guy. He's a good-looking
Dude,
guy.
they're on top of the world.
Yeah.
So J-Lo and Shakira is going to be a good show. I mean, I'm not.
We think so, yeah.
You know, halftime
No.
is when I usually get up and walk around.
I would
and
say
don't
no.
watch it.
When was the last time you had a really, really good halftime show? Prince.
Not in a long time.
Am I permitted to talk about the Super Duper Bowl?
Yeah, can
at
we-
all during
Yeah,
this?
what's the Super Duper
So
Bowl?
it's a show that we have tonight at the House of Independence.
Yeah.
We show the Super Bowl on the big screen and we talk about it the whole time. Sorry.
Oh,
And,
please,
Steve and I. And we last year we had a cover band play Maroon 5 while Maroon 5 was on the big screen. It was
The Karl
fun.
Malones.
They were very good. They're called
So
the Karl
you know
Malones.
Maroon 5.
Yes. Yes. So then this
They're
year
a band, I guess.
Yes. So then this year the Karl Malones
Songs about Jane.
the same band are covering Shakira and J-Lo during the halftime show while they're playing. So it's going to be fun.
Great band. You should come to the show just to see them.
Just
So
for
who's
that.
the
So
band?
I could see the halftime show being awesome because of that. But overall, did you think the halftime show was really that good? Because I'm a little bit disappointed with a lot of the halftime shows that the Super Bowl puts together.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
the real halftime shows are trash. But
I don't
our
know.
halftime
After
show with the
Janet's
Karl
nipple,
Malones,
let's face it, it's gone down far downhill.
there's nothing better than live music.
Too safe now.
I don't watch it.
They don't do a lot of rock and roll. I notice on the Super Bowl halftime
They
show.
had the Chili
Rolling
Peppers on
Stones.
one year, right?
Rolling
Yeah,
Stones.
but that was years ago. Like since
Rolling Stones, they had
The
Springsteen.
Stones.
Prince.
What's that guy?
See, now I remember Prince
was
being
great.
good. That was.
I'll tell you what, Beyonce
What's
was
that one
great
guy's
too.
name?
John Denver.
Oh, he did the one in Denver. Yeah, he was good. Talking about what's that one guy's name I like? He does
Weird Al.
does the dance.
He does. Oh, Justin Timberlake.
Well,
Justin
Bruno
Timberlake.
Mars.
JT.
Oh,
Yeah, JT.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno
I thought
Mars
was
had a
good.
good show.
JT is good. Yeah, he came back after the Janet
I
debacle.
like
Yeah,
JT.
he did it with.
Janet is
Janet
still
Jackson, yeah.
can't
Guys,
touch the
Michael-
Super Bowl.
Janet
JT
can't
comes
come
back
About
like he
Michael
didn't do
Jackson.
anything.
Were you alive when they did that?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
sure, it was live.
that was a while ago when he did that. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was a good one too. That was a
Oh,
good one, too, yeah.
did you know who was the first one? I got some old things here. You know who was the first Super Bowl show?
Who? Oh yeah, please.
You do?
No, I don't. I'm curious.
Oh, hold on. I'd have to look it up.
Grateful
It was,
Dead.
it was probably like the Bee Gees.
Jerry Garcia.
Solo. Jerry Garcia's
Jerry
solo
Garcia?
acoustic set.
Hold on. I have to go to my notes.
First Super Bowl halftime show.
It was Fish.
I'm gonna guess.
They played themselves
Fish.
back in
I'm
time.
gonna guess.
Charlie's Angels.
They just played the
There was-
movie Charlie's Angels.
There was actually for the first Super Bowl there was a halftime show.
Yes. No, not the first one.
I bet there were no. The first people were too hard back then for Super Bowl shows.
I-
They probably just like
They're like no breaks.
they probably just
Yeah.
cut each other's nails at
If you're like, if you're
at halftime.
No. Here we go. Are you ready?
All right, let's go.
The first. This is some of the.
Oh my God!
Look at all the.
Look at these
I got.
notes.
But who is it?
Jeez.
See, that's when you're retired. You have time to.
Can we
That's
steal
time
that
to
book? Can we have that book for our
We have
show?
that for
We kind of
sure.
need them.
Yeah,
please.
yeah, you can.
Thank you.
A lot
what
of-
are you doing tonight? What
This
is,
is a lot of
Is
Super
there
Bowl.
timestamps on that?
This
too?
is a lot of Super Bowl.
I think a
trivia.
notary's got her stamp on it.
Yes. So the first halftime show was 1970.
okay.
Kansas City, Minnesota. Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
Who was that?
Carol Channing.
Carol Channing.
Isn't that that girl in Greece?
She would go, hey.
No.
That girl in Greece. No,
No, that was-
Channing.
that's
That's Stalker
Stalker Channing.
That was
Yeah,
her.
but very- listen,
That was her mom.
That's another Channing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's yeah. Carol
Really?
Channing is Stalker Channing's
Carol
mom.
Channing had the hey.
Channing Tatum. They're all related.
Oh no shit.
She was a big Broadway.
She
Okay,
sounded like
cool.
an engine starter.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, here's halftime shows. This is who people voted on
On
things
top
that I
ones?
loved.
You could vote on them.
Well, on this, I looked them up.
Oh,
But
okay.
the best
So,
ones,
I
or
don't know. The best one that it says 2009 was Bruce Springsteen.
that was a good one.
Bruce Springsteen.
The second one was Lenny Kravitz and Katy Perry.
No.
Whoa.
Lenny
Oh, that was
Kravitz.
the one with the sharks and the.
I have
Katy
no- I-
Perry.
I-
Oh, we learned from Jack
we
Steiger
learned
that
about-
was a message.
Our friend Jack
that
Steiger
was a
said there
secret
was a
message.
Now, the
conspiracy about a
third,
murder.
the third
with
one
that
was Shania Twain.
No.
You don't know her?
I know her. Oh, yeah. Wanna be like a woman.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
the country singer. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did a
I feel
halftime.
like
She did a
And,
halftime show?
and then the next
I
one was
wanna be
Destiny's
like a
Child,
woman.
but from what somebody said, Destiny's Child never even played. They just
Well,
came on.
Beyonce.
Destiny's Child?
Beyonce was
Yeah.
she.
Oh, Beyonce.
I
Oh.
thought
Right.
that. I remember watching that at your house, and she
Yeah.
killed it. It was.
First of
yeah,
all,
it
you
was
know,
great.
there's no such thing as Destiny's Child. It's Beyonce.
Beyonce,
Like, no,
and I
it's-
remember watching that and
Who
at
are
the
the
end
other
being like,
two?
"Shoot, that was great." Like
Here's
I don't
another
know
one.
what just happened,
So
but
that
it
was the 10 best. Now here's the 10 most watched
Okay.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. 10 most watched Super Bowl
halftime shows.
I'm
Can
more
we- can we
interested in the
guess
10
what number
worst.
one is?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
man.
really worth anything.
you know,
That
I
is
got-
who
I
just
got
left
four
their
of them.
TV
I got
on.
4 of them.
One of them's got to be Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is number 1,
Sure.
1993.
Sure,
That,
nice,
that had to be.
Springsteen number 2.
No.
Springsteen. Ooh, I would have
Janet Jackson.
With
Whoa! That's why that
Yeah.
nipple was such a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
And
To compete with that, you need like 9 nipples.
yeah.
She's like Total Recall lady.
And then it was Madonna.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
makes
remember
sense.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was Beyonce and her political speech.
And then who? What?
Okay.
Beyonce with her political speech.
She gave a political speech.
gave a political
at
speech
halftime
at the
show?
Super Bowl?
Did like a.
It says
Who's gonna watch that?
Well, she did like a. Well, I
Oh,
think
she
when
did like
I think
a-
when Coldplay played, she did like a political thing somewhat. Or, I don't know if it was a political thing, more of like a cultural.
Wait, what did she talk about? Like politics?
She wore like a Black Panther situation during the Coldplay thing. I remember that. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I remember about it.
I don't remember
you
that
know
at
what?
all. Who played?
Coldplay was the
don't
the
know.
game.
Yeah, who was in the game?
2016.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a couple years
Hey,
ago.
what
3
number?
years ago.
Oh,
Does anybody
Atlanta?
know
Was that
what's-
when Atlanta lost?
Does anybody know what
Oh, yeah, it
number
was
Super
probably
Bowl
Atlanta.
It
is
was 2017.
this? What number Super Bowl is this?
54.
54.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. You know, because they were saying the big double nickel next year and stuff.
Right, and what teams lost the most Super Bowls? Super Bowl trivia.
the Bills?
I'll go Bills.
Buffalo Bills?
Bills are 0-4.
Bills.
They lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Were they? Was it the Bills?
No.
No, it's not the Bills.
Broncos.
Oh,
Broncos.
And
That's
the
right.
Patriots. Broncos.
I was going to say
I was gonna say Patriots because they've just been in it so many times.
Yeah, they both lost 5 times.
Wow.
Who has the most Super Bowl rings?
Oh, it's tie with Steelers and Patriots.
No rings. Player.
Oh, players.
Wait, who was the most? Wait, what was the
Super Bowl rings by a player.
Oh, probably
Jeez.
Brady.
Brady?
It's Brady.
Charles Haley. 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it tie? Is
Well,
that
what
it
does
is?
Brady
Wait,
have?
doesn't Brady have
has
6?
No.
Yeah, Brady's got 6. He's got
No, yeah, he does.
Brady's got 6
Brady's got
rings,
6.
doesn't
Well,
he?
then this is
When did you get these statistics?
You know what?
Maybe it's-
I have to say, was a little like confused because one thing it says here that there was no overtime games, and then I'm reading that last game or 2 years ago it was overtime. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Right.
right? It says there was never
The
an
Atlanta
overtime.
game was overtime.
Right.
Yeah.
The Atlanta game.
Right. So
But Brady,
that's-
yeah, Brady has 6
Brady.
rings.
Brady has
doesn't
6
he?
rings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brady.
No, he does not have 6 rings. The Patriots won 6 times.
And a wedding ring.
Yeah,
But the first 2 were not Brady.
Sure they were. They scored. They won all of their Super Bowls
The
with
first
Brady.
one was
They didn't win a Super Bowl without Brady,
yeah.
right? Ed?
Yeah, they did. The first 2. They
No, the
won
first
with,
one was Bomb
Bob
Trady.
Brogan.
Bomb
Brogan.
Trady.
Grogan. Steve Grogan.
Steve Groden. Oh my God.
I don't know what's
It
real
It was
anymore.
Jerry Brubeck. Yeah.
Steve Grogan won the first one.
Jerry Brubeck won the first.
And then it was
Wow.
the second one was Garoppolo.
Yo, retirement's getting to your head, my friend. You might need to start working.
You were better without the
Better
book.
go back to
You
work.
better start
No,
shopping
Brady's
there.
only won
I was
4.
like,
He's only got 4 rings. All right, here's a
like
good
it.
one.
I
Here's
like
a
it.
good one. Here's a good one. The 10 worst teams to play in a Super Bowl.
Wait. We're talking record-wise, getting into the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. This is
Giants?
The Giants
That
worst
has to be
teams.
Giants.
The Giants were one
Yeah.
of them, yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
the Giants just kind of walked.
Well,
they had a great run in
Well,
the
the
playoffs.
worst team it says here was the '85 Pats. They lost 46-10.
That's right. They
Patriots
played
are
the
in
Chicago
every
Bears, right?
category here.
They played the Chicago Bears.
Yep,
Yep. I
the
remember that.
Bears. And here's the biggest upsets. Super Bowl upsets. Point spread upsets. What's the biggest?
Wait, big.
It's got to be Giants Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Jets Colts.
Oh,
18
Jets,
points.
Colts, yeah.
Yeah, it was about. He guaranteed a
Guaranteed
Super
a
Bowl.
win.
Jets
Yeah,
were
yeah,
18
that was
point
Namath.
underdogs.
I was gonna
John
say,
Namath.
what was the when the Giants played the Patriots, the undefeated Patriots?
That
year?
was
What was
14 points.
the? Okay,
God, that was so sweet.
That's
wasn't
crazy.
it?
Oh,
That
the
was
best.
so sweet.
that was so great.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Giants fan or not, like that was the best moment ever.
That catch, I
Great.
mean,
Yeah,
It's great.
that's the number one highlight of top 10 plays.
Because it doesn't
That's
get
number
better
one.
than
The
that.
David Tyree
he
catch?
Caught it, yeah, he
Number
caught
one.
it
I got
against
caught
his
up in.
helmet.
I got so caught up in the hype that I'm not a Giants fan, and I don't know if my friend is a New England Patriots fan, but I called him up because he lives in Rhode Island, and I just told him to,
Go screw. Go scratch.
Go find yourself.
scratch.
Yeah, whatever. What Taylor said.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how to be not so
I don't know
colorful.
how to not use foul language as an adult.
What other good things do I have here?
I don't know, but that was
Food. I have food.
Let's
Super
go.
Bowl food.
Oh, it's got to be wings. I
Super
mean,
Bowl food and drink. What's the number of Super
It's
Bowl?
wings is the number
nachos,
one. It's beer, right? It's beer and
Nachos.
wings.
Today's the number one, or this weekend
Wings.
it's the number one.
It's beer and wings. It's got to be.
For purchase of wings. So
should we talk about this?
So Frank
Oh,
Purdue.
for sure. I just the
Frank
Super
Purdue.
Duper Bowl.
right. Well,
Do we have food?
so here's the thing.
We're getting food.
So last year at the Super Duper Bowl, we had Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah,
sponsored
thank
us,
you.
and they were great. Yeah, they hooked us up. They had a
What
huge.
happened this year?
So this year,
Wow.
they weren't so keen.
So what's the problem?
no problem. It's just
They ran out of
so
wings.
they were like, we
sure.
don't know if we'll have enough wings this year. So we were like, oh, we'll find someone else. And then I slacked off. I didn't get someone. So we're gonna order Domino's tonight for 100.
Wait, I'm
people.
sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
I'm sorry. So last year you had B-dubs.
Yes.
Last year you
What
had
is B-dubs
Yeah, they
stand
took,
for?
they took care of it.
BWW,
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild
Buffalo
Wings.
Wild Wings, sure.
So you had B. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you had B-dubs.
It was awesome.
Sponsor, right?
Yes.
And then they said to you, "We don't have that many wings." How many wings did you fucking
it
eat
wasn't
last
that. It
year?
wasn't that at all. I had a nice
B-dubs.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo
WW.
Wild Wing.
It's just like a.
Like instead of saying W,
B-dubs.
dubs.
Right. B-dubs. Two
Dubs.
W's. D-dubs.
B-dubs, yes.
Yeah.
B-dubs.
This is the retired guy.
I always wondered what that meant.
We had
B-dubs?
we had kind of an in at the Buffalo Wild Wings. That's why that's why they were able to do it. And then
no more
got
in.
Tony's.
this year they said
Should've got Tony's.
they actually said this year we can give you food. We just can't
Give you
sponsor it
food.
like we did and serve it because they had servers there. It was
I
like a
saw
whole
that.
Oh,
setup.
I'm sorry. You made it sound like you ate so many that they were like, we can't do it this year because
No.
you ate so many.
Yeah.
Is that what it sound- is that what it
They
sounded
couldn't
like?
raise enough
No,
chickens.
they were
Really.
just like
We have 6
they were
chickens
like,
left.
for us,
We're
it wasn't
sorry.
worth. It's a big day for them. It's like a huge day for Buffalo
Yeah.
Wild Wings. So
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
like, we can't send all these people that work for us to go do your stupid
Oh,
little
it's fine.
thing.
Why didn't you just get Mike Zapsik to serve everybody?
I was gonna ask him.
He's in the
But the
restaurant
biggest thing
industry.
was she's gonna retire soon.
She is retiring soon. She's retiring in June.
I have to go to the bathroom.
She is retiring in June.
Yeah, we could have just Mike Zapsik would have served the wings. That's all I'm saying.
What's that?
He's a veteran in the food service
on the
industry.
retired guys.
He would have done it.
What's that?
What's that?
What's that?
Oh no, I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
have a middle life.
Come on, I'm getting omelets. Everybody
you.
gets an omelet from me.
Hey, just so you know, I don't know why. You said you're having Domino's, right?
What's that?
You said you're getting Domino's?
We're gonna get Domino's, yeah.
I don't-
Because it's $7.99 a pizza, so we figure we can get we're gonna give them $100 and they'll just give us whatever food you can give us.
I don't know why everybody bags on
should add a
Domino's. I don't mind
fundraiser.
Domino's
Domino's.
pizzas.
You should add a
I don't mind
fundraiser.
It's good
Domino's
for what
pizzas.
it is.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
people are
mind it.
coming. We figure they could eat pizza and it's something to give out. And
Domino's
So
pizza is
maybe we
great.
should get back to Charlie's Angels.
Sorry, yeah.
So who was your favorite angel?
Ooh,
in the movies or the show?
Oh,
the Asian
in the
angel.
show.
Are you
The
guys
Asian
the
angel.
show?
What was her name in the movie?
Kate Jackson?
In the movie?
No, in the movie.
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu. Yeah, she's my
Cheryl-
favorite angel.
I'm with you on
Cheryl Ladd?
that. Who was the?
I don't know
who was
about the real
blonde?
angels. I'm too young.
Farrah Fawcett?
Farrah Fawcett,
Farrah
yeah, on
Fawcett.
the
Cheryl
show.
Ladd? Oh, yeah, you're too
I go
young.
Farrah
I'm too
Fawcett.
young for the.
movie
I
I
know
go-
like the '90s angels.
Are you guys aware that there was actually
Bill
a
Murray.
Charles Angels movie that opened like 2 months ago?
No.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
There was a Charles Angels movie that opened 2 months ago.
Oh, so who's in that one?
Oh yes,
it
yes, the
was
girl
an
from
absolute
Twilight.
Yeah, it was an
in
absolute
yes.
disaster. It made like absolutely
Yes.
zero money.
Yeah.
But they actually tried.
Kristen Stewart's
they,
in
yeah,
it.
they actually
Yeah.
tried reinventing the franchise with these women, and it was an absolute
Yes.
epic fail. They're saying it's one of the biggest bombs
Ever? Wow.
ever.
I like the
Yeah.
I like the one
So
with
bad.
Cameron Diaz and stuff like Bill
Drew
Murray.
Barrymore.
Cameron Diaz, yeah.
That's a good one.
Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore.
Well, Cameron
that
Diaz-
was a good one. That was a
Cameron
good one.
Diaz is going to be at the Super Bowl tonight.
Is she?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that a prop bet or is
That is a prop bet, yeah. Well,
Is
If
Cameron
she'll be
Diaz
there.
gonna be
at the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna guess no.
Yeah, she goes out with one of the players, I think,
Does
right? Yeah. I don't know.
Does she really?
Jimmy G, maybe.
No,
Jimmy G.
he goes out with
That's it.
porn stars.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, how was your porn star thing? Did you guys do that? Did you go to the porn?
Oh yeah, we got,
convention?
we got invited to go to the porn convention. Comics on Cannabis got invited to go to the AVN Awards.
And what happened?
This is gonna the reason
It's
why
next week, right?
Yeah, the reason why I'm really thinking about not doing it. This is gonna sound
Oh,
awful. Is
thank you so much.
Is I don't want to be on an airplane with that coronavirus thing.
Good
Wear a
point.
mask.
Oh, really?
It's in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but wear a mask.
where I'm at, all do the whole plane. That's really a big thing for me. The coronavirus. It sounds awkward and weird, but I don't want to be on an airplane. I don't want to be in
it's
confined
it's weird.
space.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything with
Yeah.
that.
I don't blame you.
As far
I don't blame
as
you.
that. Yeah,
I don't either.
That's actually
Yeah.
kind of
You don't
scaring
wanna-
me. Yeah.
Yeah, it scared me. too,
It's a real
right,
deal.
You're in a tube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in a tube. Yeah. The guy next to you coughing, you're like, you have.
Yeah, it's you. That you.
Yeah, you'd be the
Patient
lucky,
zero.
you'd be the lucky guy with the guy sitting next to you coughing and hacking all over you.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Where you come from? Oh, China. I just coming back from China. What's going on?
You know
Why?
what?
You guys hear something? Or?
When I cough, man, it's like Moses
Isn't it
spreading
like
the seas.
It's like 14,
Yeah,
is it-
right.
is it- if you're coming back from China now, is it 14 days?
Represent
that you have to
Wuhan.
be, how long is it that you have to be in quarantine?
Represent
coming back
Wuhan.
from China.
yeah, I
I know they've canceled. I know they've canceled
Shit.
like almost all flights.
But you
going
really
to.
shouldn't joke about
No,
that.
they stopped.
serious.
They stopped. I believe they stopped all flights going from mainland China
to America.
Oh, so
and
you just
At
stuck.
the point, I know
And
I think it was 14 days.
And at the Super Bowl, they're checking everybody's
I think the
temperature.
WHO. I think the World Health Organization.
Rectally.
Said it's
Yeah.
it's
It's a rectal. It's a
rectal
rectal check.
exam.
So it's called a rec check.
There will be a rectal check for
When
every
you get to the
plan
Super
going to the
Bowl,
Super Bowl.
it's called a rec check, and we're gonna get you right at the door, right at the gate. Welcome to Miami. Boom. Here we
Welcome to
go.
Miami. Bend over.
He was,
All right.
he was actually the number one pass catcher in Super Bowl 14.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
There's
it's frightening. I mean, you know what?
There's a color of paint that we were painting our house. We got a color that was called Divine White.
Yeah.
And I was talking at my work about Divine White,
Dan
and
Devine?
my boss said, "Isn't that the running back for the Tampa Bay?" He's like Divine White. And I'm like, that is first of all
That's the
kind
old
of
coach of
racist.
the old coach of the Packers.
but funny.
It kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is.
All right.
Divine White.
All right,
I
so here we go.
I don't think I missed anything by not going to that. Like I said, me personally, it would have been nice.
Oh,
to
it was
porn
already- they
stars
had
and
it?
stuff. And they already had it.
You probably had to wear a mask when you were with the porn stars.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, because who knows what you would have caught from them
It's actually I think it might be this weekend where it's going on. Is it this
during the
weekend?
Super Bowl.
It was probably last weekend. It was. I remember just being like, I don't want to be on an airplane. And
Yeah,
that
I
was
wouldn't
it,
wanna be on an
But
airplane.
talking to porn stars, coronavirus. You know,
Yeah.
Go for it. I mean, maybe next year.
Here's a couple more for you. Ready? So chicken wings were number one. What else? What else do you have for food?
Nachos.
pizza, of course.
Nachos, pizza, pigs in a blanket.
Oh, yeah, pigs in a blanket.
What's your favorite dip? Number one dip.
Guacamole.
Yeah, he's reading. He's
guac
reading
is
it.
good.
It's
Guac is
cheap.
really good.
No, but it's onion
good
dip.
stuff. No,
Onion
that's
dip.
mine.
But
That's mine.
That spinach artichoke is good too.
Onion dip.
Onion dip.
Onion dip?
Nice.
Okay.
I
That
feel
makes
like
sense.
that guy doing the thing. Oh, you know.
I like
Onion
that.
dip.
Onion dip is good.
That's a thing. Number two.
Oh, like a Family Feud.
Family Feud.
Like Steve Harvey.
I didn't know it was
Yeah.
turning to that, but okay, here we go.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Nachos. Oh,
The guy doing the thing.
Is it pretzels or chips?
I'm going chips.
Chips.
Definitely
Pretzels.
You're probably right.
Chips.
Doritos.
Doritos. That's chips. That's your chips.
Doritos is the way
Those
to go.
are chips.
Doritos
You
are
gotta
my
have
favorite
Doritos.
ever.
Always gotta have Doritos.
got it.
Doritos are the best ever.
Oh, commercials. All right, here's the other
You
one.
go Cool Ranch or you go regular nacho?
I like them all, but if I had a choice, if there was a gun to my head, it would probably be regular, yeah.
So
regular?
who-
Regular.
so,
The Cool Ranch is
I go Cool
trash.
Ranch.
Now we all know you all watch it for the commercials.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see any?
No, I
I
don't
saw
watch the
one.
commercials.
It was good. Bill Murray. It was good. It was great. Anyway, I'm sorry.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
great.
was
I don't want
good.
to ruin it if you're gonna watch it. It's great. It's for Jeep.
All right,
For
so,
Jeep.
so here's so 1967. That was the first Super Bowl. It was $40,000 for a 30-second ad.
Okay.
Still a lot of money.
Still,
Right?
yeah, absolutely.
You know how much it is now?
2.5.
$5 million.
Oh,
for 30 seconds.
I was half. I was half.
$5
$5
million
million.
for a 30
Nice.
second for a
How many-
30-second
Oh,
ad.
you guys, you have an ad?
Yeah, we have an ad.
We're
tonight
working
for the
on
House
it.
of Independence.
Listen, we're getting.
I want to see your ad. I want to see them both.
Yeah, we're
You
getting
guys have an ad?
Domino's. That's why we're getting Domino's because we
Oh.
spent $5 million on the 30-second ad.
$5 million.
For our podcast.
Did you guys
$5
know-
million.
Did
Do you have
guys-
to buy 30 seconds or you can buy like 1 second?
I think it, yeah. Domino's.
Did you guys?
I think you can do a half.
This one I just saw. Do you know what the most? Let's think about it. All the Super Bowls you have seen with all these crazy. Do you guys know what the most effective and most memorable Super Bowl commercial ever played was? And it's the most famous commercial, and they only played it once.
Budweiser frogs.
What's her name?
Only played it once on air.
They only played it once. The only time they ever
Super Bowl commercial?
Yep, and the only time they ever played it was once.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the number one commercial.
Well, this was the number one. This was
that's
the
a
most
good one.
effective commercial.
Maybe.
Right? No.
Budweiser.
Think about it. It was
Cindy
it was
Crawford.
iconic. Nope, iconic commercial.
Cindy Crawford.
Nope. Man, you want to throw in on this?
They only
Most
they only
iconic
played-
commercial.
It's the
Only
most-
played once.
Oh, I mean, it's the Apple 1984.
Oh,
It's got to be.
that was it.
Yeah,
That was
right.
it.
Yes.
Gotta be.
Wow.
Yes,
Oh,
that
you
is-
Asians.
Hello, iPhone,
Oh,
MacBook Pro. Like it's
All
come
right.
on.
Yeah,
that is on the list.
Great.
But it wasn't number one.
No. That
Actually,
was,
number
they
one.
said
The
that
number
was the
one.
most iconic. That did the
Yeah.
most for Apple. It launched Macintosh.
Yeah.
And it was only. Think about it. You remember
That's
that?
insane.
Remember
That
just them all
that in
marching.
Craig-
You remember it all. It was
It
only
was
showed
very,
once on national
very
TV.
science fiction.
It's great.
So how about the Joe Green? Mean Joe
Oh yeah,
Green.
the Coke.
Coke.
Hey, did you see that thing too? He met the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the
yeah.
beef? That was a big one.
Wendy's.
Yeah, where's the beef?
Wendy's. All right. You guys are good. How about the Clydesdales?
Bud Light. Budweiser, right?
Budweiser. What does Miller Lite have? I know they have big commercials.
They have
but-
just they have funny commercials.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Miller Lite.
Nothing crazy
Light,
though.
Miller Lite. Where's
Last year
Light?
they did like a
Did they
pop-up
have
thing where they had like Post Malone singing in like bars. I don't know. It was
Miller
not
Lite
good.
doesn't do much. Budweiser has the best
Remember they had
commercials.
like
Yeah,
remember
Budweiser.
last year they had
Worst
Miller Lite
beer.
had like a thing where the guy was like surprised when he walked into like some crazy party or something and it was all about.
It was
it wasn't great. I think it was maybe I don't know.
Miller Lite.
Who cares?
Who was the first player to say, "I'm going to Disney World"?
Oh, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino?
Dan
No.
Marino? No.
Oh.
Oh, no. Let me think.
You got to be an MVP.
John Elway.
No, was it Joe
Marino.
Montana?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
No.
Jerry Rice?
No.
Bob Marino.
No.
Steve Young.
Phil Simms.
Phil Sims.
Sims.
Phil Simms.
Wow, and
Yeah.
you call yourself
wait
a
till you
Giants
see the-
fan.
Let me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, Giants fan. That's when he won the '86 Super Bowl
Yes.
against the Denver Broncos.
22 for
correct?
25.
Yep. Okay. So
So,
remember the Super Bowl. So.
Wait till you see the commercial today.
Oh,
I
thought you didn't watch commercials.
I saw Jerry Rice because he's like one of my
Giants fan who
favorites.
I said Jerry
remembers
Rice.
the Super Bowl.
So Jerry Rice always wanted to do a commercial for Rice and Roni.
Oh,
So he'll be doing a commercial for the Super Bowl for Rice and Roni.
Really?
that's pretty great.
Because he always
That's-
wanted. He said he always
that's
wanted
great.
to do it when he played for
You
San
know what?
Francisco.
Yeah.
So now he's
Oh,
finally
cool.
getting a
I
chance to
never
do
even
it
thought
Rice
about
and
that. I
Roni.
guess this would be an opportune time, being he was a 49er, so I guess right.
looks
this would
good.
be-
He looks
this would
like
be
he-
the opportune time. I
Yeah,
guess.
it looks like he could still play.
Yeah.
All right.
It's great. I love Jerry. It's one of the best
So
ever.
Yeah, I
we're
see him in
winding-
that
we're
Copperfit
winding down,
commercial
we're
with
winding down here.
Brett Favre.
Let's see, what else do we got? Phil Simms. Oh, who's the oldest player to play in the Super Bowl? Does anybody know that one? You guys got to know this for later.
Gotta be a
Kurt
kicker.
Brady.
It's a kicker.
Yeah, gotta be a kicker.
Vinatieri?
Vinatieri?
Oh, no.
Close,
Vinatieri.
close. Right team, wrong player.
Banatary.
I said Vinatieri. Yeah, I said.
Right
uh,
team, wrong
It's
player.
Matt
Vinatieri.
Stover.
Vinatieri?
Matt Stover.
Oh, that
Matt
was going to be
Stover,
my next
42.
guess.
He was 42 years old, kicker for the Colts.
Okay.
See, look here. It says never in
Abe
overtime.
Bagoda.
Abe yeah. Never in overtime.
He had a really
You know
big
what? I
helmet.
want to see a meme of
What
Abe
about-
Bagoda. I want to
field
see a
goal
meme of
kicker.
Abe Bagoda.
My favorite
Put
kicker.
one through the uprights.
Here's one you'll never get. There's college quarterbacks playing in the Super Bowl.
Tim Tebow.
What colleges have had the most Super Bowl quarterbacks? There is.
Alabama?
USC.
There's 3 teams who've had 7 Super Bowl quarterbacks. 7
Really?
colleges who've 7.
Florida State? No. Wait.
You know what?
Florida State.
I bet you it's not a big SEC team, is it? It's not a D1 SEC team. Am I
You
correct?
would
yeah.
be correct about that.
Yeah, it would be something.
I figured that's just too obvious.
Michigan.
Yes. Michigan. 1.
Is
Is
it?
it?
Yes.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Ohio State.
No.
USC.
Michigan's one.
I'll tell you, Montana.
Oh,
Okay.
Joe Montana.
Yep. And
Ohio State?
John Elway.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
Brookdale Community
You know?
College.
Yes. Rutgers.
Oh, no, come on.
No. Come on. Come on. You don't know where John Elway went?
I don't know.
Louisville.
Oh,
I don't know
there's 2
college.
Oh. So Elway went to Stanford.
Okay.
Oh.
And you don't know where Joe Montana went to college?
I'll be honest. I don't know either. I don't know where we went to college.
Really?
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
That'd be Notre Dame. I
Yeah.
believe, yeah.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ming heard that the
Okay.
other day. He heard
Oh,
that.
you know why?
Makes sense.
You know why I should have known that? Because he was a part of that Rudy team.
Joe Montana was?
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
Rudy.
You knew Rudy?
No, he was part of that Rudy team, and he kind of like poo-pooed on the whole film, saying that's not how it went down.
Right.
Like he wouldn't let Hollywood
Yeah.
just be Hollywood. And he made this whole. I should have known
About
that.
the movie,
Shame
right.
on me.
They all had
absolute
seven.
Shame on me.
They had 7 quarterbacks, and Purdue had 6.
It's also shocking that Hollywood actually embellished anything.
Yeah, let the guy have his moment. Jesus,
come
let
on.
the guy have his friggin' moment. I love that movie.
All right. Are you ready?
There wasn't.
How many footballs will they use in the game?
Oh, I know this.
54 to commemorate all the
12.
Super Bowls.
Good guess. But
6.
12.
6 footballs.
6.
6?
I got it right.
Now each team gets 108. Out of
Wait.
those 108,
They
they
pick
will
6.
use 72 footballs.
Wow.
Look at that.
Whoa.
Insane.
72
That is
footballs.
There's one football for every drive.
Get the hell out of here.
Come on.
Yeah, they take the ball, then they throw it out and they auction it off.
That's
Oh, they
insane.
auction it off.
Yeah.
Steiner Sports sells it
72
for
football?
$2
Yeah, you know what?
million.
I guess you know when they say game used football,
You
I
know,
guess
like,
that's what they mean.
you gotta remember,
right?
yeah, like
But there's 72. There's a lot of football.
there's a lot of drives.
That
You
is.
gotta remember, like
There's not that
baseball.
many
That's what do you
drives.
think, like
There's
baseball.
some for kicking. They
Yeah, but
only
you
use for
lose a
kicking.
lot of baseball.
What do you think, like
man.
in baseball, like after
forget
every
it.
inning in the World Series, they replace the bases
Sure.
I don't know, yeah.
because it says
Well, that
World
could-
Series game 1, first inning.
That's
Yeah.
really interesting.
Right.
That's really
Big
money
interesting,
grab.
yeah.
All right, here's
great
the. How many rings does the NFL provide to the winning team?
50?
So the NFL will buy the
no,
winning
more.
team.
It's gotta be more,
150,
right?
200.
I'll go 150.
I'll be like, yeah, I'll be, you know what?
175. 175.
I'll be.
Did someone say 150?
I said 150.
I'll say, you know what? I'll say about 2. Everybody gets a ring, right?
Yeah, but the NFL only
All the
provides.
people that are involved, like
Right,
on
but all the
team.
trainers and then they all get a ring, right?
Oh, but that might be a team ring or
So
something.
you're
Yeah,
talking,
team
yeah, so
ring.
you're
whatever.
But the NFL only pays for 150.
Ooh, nice.
Five.
Nice call
five-
there.
I don't know.
Calling
it
the
says
shots.
It says
Check us
50,000
out
each.
on
Wow.
Not sure.
YouTube.
150 people get
There you
rid
go.
It's the only place we're not
And
on.
here's-
Unless we're on it
Nice
now.
plug, dude.
Here's your question. There's 3 quarterbacks with 4 rings. 3 quarterbacks with 4 rings.
Well, we
Final
know
question.
one's definitely not
Final
Tom
question.
Brady.
3 quarterbacks with 4 rings. 3 quarterbacks with 4 rings.
Peyton
There's 3.
Manning.
With 4
Who?
rings?
You gotta
Brady.
be in 4.
Yeah, Brady.
Well, Tom Brady has 6.
Yeah.
Well, do we mean it has to be exactly
Brady.
4?
No, they've won 4.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Brady. It's Brady.
Johnny Unitas.
Brady.
Oh, yeah, it's Brady.
Brady.
It's what's his name from the Pittsburgh Steelers? Doesn't he have
Oh, Terry Bradshaw.
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 Wow, this guy's
Bradshaw
good.
has it, and it's
Johnny U.
Joe Montana has 4.
Johnny
Yeah,
Unitas.
There we
yeah,
go.
Joe
Wow.
Montana, yeah.
Who said it didn't know anything about
what am I
football?
thinking? What am I
That's
thinking?
all
The
it.
other one I missed. Brady.
It was Brady.
Brady, Montana,
and
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw. Oh, that's
See,
it.
so
Oh,
see,
no,
so
4.
Brady
You
only
see,
has
guys?
4
Oh,
rings.
wow.
Do
Okay.
you see what cannabis does?
See what Cannabis does.
Great
The
job.
mind.
Unlocks the mind.
And
Russell
that,
Wilson.
And that is the end of.
That's the end.
Great research, man.
They
Seriously.
go back to
that was
Charlie's
good.
Angels again.
Great research. It always comes back to Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Iconic hairstyle.
Yeah, she's pretty
Iconic.
hot.
Now I have some questions for Ed when you come on a thing. Retired guys and marijuana.
This is.
First of all, I'm not like this.
He wants to know the laws.
Well, yeah, there it is.
He
You're
wants to
not-
know what he can
hold
get
on.
away
You're
with.
not- you're not gonna
What's
get
my
that-
legal limit?
Here's the thing. You're not going to get that from me. All right. Basically, with me, all right. I don't rah. Here's the odd thing about Comics on Cannabis. Yeah. There's a lot of political. There's a lot of groups out there that are saying, hey, social justice. I want this or legalize. For me, it's not a political thing. For them, it's a money grab, and that's all it really is. For me, it got me through a tough time. I just like it.
It's an enjoyment.
I flat out like it, but you don't hear me pushing the agenda of it. You don't see me saying social justice this. Everyone that does that, I personally feel, are in it for one thing. It's the money. Okay. Nobody really gives a crap about anything else in the marijuana industry. The reason they say they're doing it, they want to see it, is because there's a money grab.
Is it to make money?
It's $1 billion money grab for it. And
Lot
that's
of money.
fine. And if that's where you want to be with it, and that's what you want to shoot for, great, good for you.
How about my
That's
back?
That's
though?
not what we're about.
It's going to help my back.
Well, you know what? It's helped me. It's helped me in everything. They actually have a THC cream for your back. Where my ex-wife would once say, "Hey, you know what? How does that work?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, it gets your muscles high, and that's what
And
ends up
the- and the
happening."
gummy,
so it
the
helps me, and the gummies,
CBD
and
oil.
the
CBD
CBD oil, and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Take that.
It does help. It's wonderful.
It does help.
But for me.
But,
And when you're retired, you don't have to worry about any kind of drug tests or anything like
do they
that.
still call it like a little doobie?
They still. I don't really call it a little doobie, but you know what? If there's weed in it, I'll smoke.
I just want to say, as we're coming kind of to a close here, I feel like I should just mention that.
Can you believe it's been? You guys have been on there. It's been almost 2 hours.
Listen, I've been driving the same car for about I don't know, almost 13 years. I had no tread left on those wheels, and I just got it retired. So.
So you're telling
See
me
you
I
guys
have
at the
no,
Super
so you're telling me I have no more tread on the wheels?
I'm just saying.
All right.
Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Well done.
Well, that's a good thought.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you. I've thought about that.
You guys
We
have
actually
a good
talked
day.
about me
Thanks-
saying that today.
Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Ming behind the glass.
Thank you.
Chris for dropping on. Michael for hopping on over there from.
Enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody.
Where
Like I
are
said,
we?
you know, it's.
Where are
I'm
we?
looking forward to the Super Bowl.
Where are we? Johnny Max and Asbury
Getting
Park.
close.
Come to the Super Duper Bowl.
And yeah, you guys
tonight.
have
Please.
fun at your.
Please.
House of
Super Bowl.
Independence,
Shindig?
5:30
Yes.
tonight.
Go to a
Shindig?
Super Bowl party. There's where the Super Duper. Where's it? Super
House
Duper.
of Independence.
House of
Today.
Independence.
Super
Check
Bowl
it out there,
Sundays,
man.
February
Are you
It's fucking
going?
amazing. I will now.
You should. Yeah. What else you can do today?
You
We're
guys
gonna be
going?
there. It's gonna be fun.
Where you going?
House of Independence.
Super Bowl. But everybody, thank you. Thanks so much. It was a lot of fun.
Rich, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the game.
And
And
listen
go
to the-
Mahomes.
Go
First
Chiefs.
touchdown.
Let's go.
I don't care anything.
Kelsey, MVP.
4-7 and Mahomes
Win some
first
money.
touchdown.
Retire harder. Win
Thank
some
you.
money.
Thank you. Follow the Shared Universe Podcast Network. Listen to the Retired Guys, everybody. Tell your friends.
Hey, people, tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Thank you.
Tell your enemies.